Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Frag-out. I'm your host, Neil Bawadi, otherwise known as Mystery Fragrance. Thank you for coming by. How are we all doing tonight? We got Joel, as always, with an MFK. And how? Let's see. Let's get myself a little down here. And we'll pull up here good old Fragrantica. And we'll go along here with the folks here. What you got to post in your new your sense of the day. If anybody's interested, I happen to have this little link up there. If you want to join, you can join there, and hey, it's an open mic. You can hang out with me. Talking some stuff. I got some surprises in here for you. A couple of new fragrances in my collection. One fragrance that's so new that it's not even on Fragrantica or Parfumo yet. So, a little inside scoop. I just picked it up yesterday. I was at Stell's and got some hot new stuff. Let's just say. All right, let me pull up here some stuff. How we all doing in the chat? Go here. Got. I forgot to put some music on. I should really put something go along with the dead air. You know what I mean? If anybody didn't know what Joel here was wearing today, if we're living in the caves, as they say, here is what he's wearing. I think actually I also might have, surprise, a little. Actually, no, wait, I got gentle fluidity, not masculine pearl. Oh well. I probably have masculine pearl around here somewhere. What's up, Ovenlick? How we doing? Let's see. Just me by myself today, Ovenlick. Right now, maybe if, like I said, if you want to join, the link is up there. Just scan it, and maybe I have you join. For you, Ovenlick, it will just be your hands, I guess, and your chest. Won't be your face. But that's all right. You're more than welcome to join in. Let's see, I will get some music going just to break it up. Let's see. There we go. Turn it down a little bit. I gotta go get some free music to put on here, something different for us to listen to, so we don't have to listen to the StreamYard ones. So, anyway, as you see, Masculine Pearl is a woody lavender fragrance. This guy, by this slightly unknown person. So, very well-known fragrance. Yes. Let's see. Oh, come to Guzon, huh? Very nice. Move right along. Bring this one up next. So what are we all doing today, huh? Anything interesting? How's the life treating everybody in the chat world? What was this? I am unavailable. Sorry. Ah. finishing your workout? What you working out? Offenlick. Total body, upper body, lower body, all body. Someone else's body. You're wearing man. Ew. Let's see. We'll go popular. It's probably in the popular ones. So you're wearing this one? I have not tried this one, actually. Mark Bertrand. Let's see, you got aldehydes, nutmeg, caraway, kumquat. How strong is that kumquat? Obviously not that strong because people don't really voted on it. Similar to Le Labo. Trying to remember if I smelled that one. Is that the original Gucci? There it is, yep. Okay. Interesting. What year was this? What year? 2004. Interesting. The Brown Town Ford one. Scorpio Rising, huh? Is that all? Just 3 bottles? Well, now, it's people are saying it smells like Bentley Absolute as well, which doesn't really surprise me because Bentley does most of their things are kind of like clones, aren't they? Of something, just a twist on it. Just a humble 3. Let's see what kind of fragrances people can match up here too. Now, he's just got a few in his name here, just 195. Let's see what other ones I know. Let's scroll down here. Brooklyn Soap Company. Okay. Burberry. Oh, there's a Cartier. I don't think I've smelled that one. Chapard. He's done a lot of these. What the heck is this? So, is this a rabbit's foot? What are we doing here? I don't know, folks. What are we doing? That's definitely a bottle choice. Definitely a bottle choice. Some House of Sillage is done. I haven't tried much of the House of Sillage, actually. I have seen the original Toy Boy. You know what? Okay, he's done Lamar and Lamar Caviar. These two are very similar. Well, this one here is made with the water based. It's not alcohol based like the regular Lamar is. But these are very good. These are, if you like rose fragrances, for sure. It's definitely richer and deeper as the with the oils. I mean, with the alcohol, I should say, based fragrance, not the oils based. It's good oils. Come on now. But this one here is actually pretty nice. I like this one. It's a lighter, fresher version of it. They have like they call it the caviar. It's their specific way of making it, where they're like little trapped, encapsulated little oil bubbles inside of the water. So I used to have it. I got it for a pretty good deal, like $40. And yeah, it's very nice. It's a lighter version of this. Kajal. Yep. I got that one. There's a good one. Someone might be joining us. One moment, please. All right, keep moving on here. What we got? Go back to here. Mm-hmm. Go back. Let's see what else he's done. Oh, there's it. Yep. See, now it kind of makes sense. He's made this. He's made the same one that you were talking about. Sure. I'll send it to y'all. Let me go pull it up here. See if I can do this. Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea. Just one moment, and I will send that to you. No, do that. Do this. And do this. And do this. No. All right. Oops. Just another couple of seconds. Folks, sorry about the wait. There we go. Sent it. I sent it. You'd have it in your inbox from IG. Okay. Going right back down. Keep checking this stuff here. Black Angel. What brand is this again? Oh yeah, this is his own brand. How about that? Have you ever tried any of these ones? Open Lip? Any of the stuff from his own brand before? Look like some interesting bottles. Some white floral. Yeah, they look nice. I like the bottle type, so. He's got quite a few, too. Oh, I didn't realize he did one for Memories of a Perfumer. One for the Rio de Janeiro. This is actually brand new. Well, not brand new. Newer. Everybody's got to jump on the tropical bandwagon. Oh, look at that. We got some guests waiting in the wings. Let's first bring up our first guest. Hey.
Hey, Neil. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Quick bite.
That's all I can do, man. I got so much going on. It's crazy. But the interesting thing is it's mango, which happens to be one of those fruity things that perfumes seem to be coming out on.
You're sounding a little bit far away, though. You might want to bring the mic a little bit close to you.
Yeah, that's the mic over here, so I can't bring it any closer.
That's all right. I'm going to bring in our other guest.
I'm working on my setup, I promise.
I'm going to bring in Brian. Hey, it's Brian.
Hey, how's it going?
Brian.
Hey, I have no mango over here. I feel so left out.
What are you doing? What are you doing with yourself? No mango. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Let me get rid of the widget for now so it doesn't cover my face. What was your scent of the day, Ren? I know what your scent of the day was, but I'm just going to ask it to you like I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. What I mean, I can't even remember. I go and put these things up every day, but I know what I am doing and interested right now. We got Parfums de Marly, that niche house with designer sensibilities. Shagia. This one's really interesting smell. Crazy smell. It's part of the what's the horse? The horses. They have like a separate little line that they have named after the horses. You got Lipizan, you got Darley, you got Shagia here. But most of all of these have been discontinued except for Darley. Got a little bit of earthiness into it. A little freshness up at the top.
All right, John, I'll send you the link.
Thanks.
Joined by John C. Sure, why not?
Oh, there we go.
There you go, John. Sent it to you. We have a full house in here.
Nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The one that the thing about this one is that I really like is you got that vetiver push all the way from the base, but it's not too earthy. I had mentioned earlier it was earthy, but it's definitely in a wearable state, which is of course par for the course for Parfums de Marly, right? You spend $300, $400, $500 on a bottle, and a lot of people complain that they're just designer scents, and it's like, at least you have niche that's wearable, right?
That's right. Here's
and it's like, at least you have niche
he's
that's
on the
wearable,
run.
right?
That's right. Oh, we froze up a little bit on John's.
You hear me?
I hear you, but you're kind of frozen there.
Dude, I'm outside in the rain. I just finished a run and I saw you were live by yourself.
Yeah, but now look, we got a full room.
We got a full house.
Yeah.
Look at you.
What are you wearing? What was your scent of the day, John?
I was wearing a scent from a house in Mexico called Xenu. It's a Veta Verde. It's basically vetiver and green notes. It actually has like a
We lost you.
That's called a cliffhanger.
He might come back. Oh, kind of. It is. He's on the run, so maybe once he gets inside the house, it'll be better.
Well, he mentioned vetiver, so
Yes,
there's
he did.
two, right? Did you guys wear anything with vetiver in it?
I wore. La Havert today.
Ah, yes. That's the old one, isn't it? That's the
Yep,
before they
the old
renamed
one.
it.
Yep, they renamed it and kind of reformulated it slightly.
What are the notes on that? I'm not familiar with that one.
I'll bring it up for us.
Yeah, I saw your IG post on that. And I was like intrigued, and then I had to run out the door.
I think John's worked his connection problem out. We'll get him back in here in a second.
Nice.
All right, getting it back in. There we go.
Hey,
There.
Hey.
Now you're working. Kind of. It kind of froze up a little bit again, but
dude,
it's
so I
it's
was
definitely hard to do it from the phone.
I was switching tabs to look at my to look at a note breakdown, and I realized I'm doing StreamYard through the phone.
Yeah.
It can't hold on to a background process. But
yeah.
yeah, it's Verde by Xenu. It's a nice mix of vetiver and green notes, and it's got this gentle spice to it too. It's really nice.
Veta Verde by Xeno?
XINU.
Oh, SI?
X.
Oh, XI. XINU? Oh, here we're.
Yeah, it's a house from out of Mexico City.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I remember seeing this picture. And you said, oh, yep, the bottom one.
It's a cool bottle.
I don't
That
have
is pretty cool.
that bottle. The bottles are, I think it's 50 ml for like $240 or something. They're a bit pricey, but they're one of these houses that actually makes a really nice 15 ml. So I'm getting by on the 15 for now.
What is this? This bottle shape reminds me. There's another house that has almost the exact same bottle shape as this.
I know Ramos de Salazar has a cap that's similar to this.
Yeah, but no, that wasn't it. I'm trying to remember. It's a brand that has two different bottle types too, and this was like the earlier bottle type. Can't really. It will come to me sooner. I'll see it like a couple of days from now and be like, there it was.
I mean, for what it's worth, I haven't seen it before, and I thought it was their unique design. So shame on me for assuming one house was doing it different.
Well, it's not Parfums de Marly, right? Where we're just copying scents left and right and putting new names on them.
It's got green notes. That's Austin's favorite.
That is Austin's favorite. No, but it looks like cool looking bottle, and like you said, green, little earthy. You got the Palo Santo, so you probably have a little bit of that smokiness to it.
Yeah, I mean it's a house I'd recommend checking out. I think I grabbed all the samples from Lucky Scent. You have to do them individually. Some of them, like if you like tuberose and white florals, they have Oronardo.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, okay, if you already have a couple white florals, it's not doing enough different to justify a bottle. They have another one called Coppola, which is like a nice ambery scent. Yeah, all worth checking out, and especially since you can buy the 15 mLs, but the 15 mLs, you really have to love it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll have to check it out here. I'll go back and bring up my scent of the day here. So you get a lot of like that kind of anise profile with here, because you got both absinthe and licorice.
Oh wow.
No breakdown. Yeah, and this is pretty accurate. Like for me, I get a lot of licorice, a lot of absinthe. Like it's the same kind of note. This is just kind of like maybe a little boozy version, and then you do get a bit of that like patchouli, and I don't really get the violet. All this on the bottom is more for me, kind of like the structural body of it. You'll give you more of the textural thing. You get your airiness from the violet. You'll get your smoothness from the sandalwood. You have a little bit of the vetiver from the earthiness portion of it. But what about you, Brian? Brian, what'd you wear?
I was kind of unadventurous today. I did Tom Ford ombre leather. I had a lunch date, today, and so I was I wanted to wear something a little inoffensive or not too adventurous to see someone off.
Was it the regular version or the Parfum version?
EDP, yeah, just the OG, yeah. It's one of the first like kind of high-end purchases I ever made in this journey, just because I just loved it. Was so unique at the time, and now I've smelled so many things that are just mind-blowing. But it works. It's still really good. I do wish that was back when I thought I needed 100 mil of everything, so I have a lot of it. But
Dude, we all went through that phase, right?
yeah.
And sometimes you end up getting full bottles of 100 mil just because that's the way it is. Hey, John, look what I ended up getting. I got this as a
My
really
God.
good steal of a deal for like a whole bottle. I really wasn't sure I liked this at first when I first smelled it, because it was from the sample that I had, it was very funky, and I was like, I don't know. But then when I smelled it at Scent Explorer the last time they were there, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
Do I like that? Do I like this? I'm really into this. I think I might like this. I think I might need to get a bottle of
be a
this.
pass, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, how's the leather,
Yeah.
Neil? You get a strong leather note, and Brian, you were talking about ombre leather.
Mhm.
Could you make some comparisons there? Are they totally different? Are they got some similar vibes? What do you think?
I don't have ombre leather to compare side by side. But from my recollection of ombre leather, to me, I got realistic leather, like a jacket, because when I think of the smell of ombre leather, I think of there was this show that what would happen. It's like we lost John again. Looks like it's the smell of a convention I used to work at when I was in Vegas. It was called Cowboy Christmas, and they did it was leather wall to wall with everything cowboy kind of related. So I smelled it, and it was it took me right back to there when I smelled that. This is more kind of animalic, a little bit sweet on the back end now, but when I first smelled it, it was very much like, woo, this got some bite. This has got some flesh still left on that skin.
Medium rare, all right? It's medium rare.
But we'll spray a little bit here. Give it a couple seconds. But yeah, this is definitely more of the spiced, slightly vanillic. I mean, ombre leather, right, is really about that leather note. And there's a reason why 4,000 votes. The next vote behind it is a mere 1,000. So this is predominantly what you're going to smell for sure in ombre leather. But yeah, this is very nice. If you're interested in more of kind of a spicy, a slightly spiced leather, definitely check this out. And you can find this from Sloma Shop. I mean, Joma Shop. for $80 a whole bottle.
Yeah. And I think their testers come with caps.
Yes, and their testers do come with caps.
Yeah, so definitely grab a tester.
Yep. Another thing I got too in that same deal, I got myself an Algabra.
Ah, nice. King of Flowers. Good.
King of Flowers. They always have their little picture in the back there.
Nice.
This, I hadn't smelled this particular fragrance in 4 years almost. But I saw a great deal on it. It's pretty much full, right? 95% full, I'd say. And I got it for $95. So this really does, now that I've smelled it again, because it kind of does smell like Initio's
Aphrodisiac.
aphrodisiac, yeah. But I think this is better.
Yeah.
There's more to this than aphrodisiac. Like this, it's good vanilla, like aphrodisiac has, but there's more spice to it. It's just more interesting. Now, say what you want to say about this brand. Do they just take popular fragrances and just make a better version of it? Maybe. But if you can get them cheap, their quality is great. So I would definitely say it's worth checking out.
But the key word there too is, do they make them better? Because that is, I've noticed that with them. I think City of Jasmine is a twist. Well, I don't want to say even twist, but it's an improvement on the Hashabat Aventus DNA. And then I have Eye of Seven Hills, which is side effect made much better in my opinion.
Yep.
So yeah, I love Algabra.
Yeah, like when I first smelled the brand, I was saying to myself, I actually kind of like this brand better than I like Nishane, to be honest with you. I have not been, like, I had the whole discovery set of Nishane, and out of this whole set, I was really only interested in like maybe 2 or 3 of them, and that's really about it of it. But like everything that I've smelled from Algabra, I'd be like, that's nice. I wouldn't mind having it. Don't want to spend what they were asking at the time for it for a 50, because these are not 100 mLs, these are 50 mLs.
Right.
Because they're thin. They're not.
All that glass is misleading.
It definitely is. Look, I mean, look, we got
all glass.
all glass. I'm just gonna do the rest of the show like this. Behind that. But yeah.
Have you sampled Labyrinth of Spices yet?
I did, yeah.
Is it good? How is it?
And that's really good too.
Would you compare it to anything else?
Well, yes, I would compare it to. I'm pretty sure the DNA of that one is that's Spice Bomb, like the original Spice Bomb.
Okay.
John's back. Let's see. Let's try it again. He's back. He's in his car.
Hey, he's in his car.
As soon as it freezes. It's funny that way.
Sorry, but I ran into my buddy and then it started pouring out. So yeah, now I'm drenched in my car. I said no. I do need to run, but I didn't want to like just act like I was bailing. But yeah, dude, Kajal 4, good for you. That is
$75 basically.
Wow.
Full bottle?
Yeah.
Did you buy that on Marketplace or something?
Yeah, I bought it on Marketplace.
Dude,
that's where I get most of my steals.
Yeah, no, that's a great deal because I think on discounters, it's usually under 110. I believe I paid 105 or 110 on Joma for it, and that's a really good price. So 75 is incredible.
Yeah, and then did you see that I got Labyrinth of Spices as well? I mean, I got King of Flowers.
Yeah, I haven't tried anything from that house.
And we were just talking about it. It's like it's a good house, but a lot of what they do is just kind of better versions of other popular fragrances. So
I don't want to stereotype, but something about the name and like the energy coming from them, I was like, oh, that just seems like a clone brand. So I didn't even bother entertaining them. Is that what they are, or more of like an inspired by brand?
I think it's I would probably say they're more inspired by. I haven't tried newer stuff from them, so I don't necessarily know if they've gone out and done their own stuff where it's different enough.
Well, they're doing some note swaps. I know, like City of Jasmine, they'll actually remove the pineapple from Aventus and put in, I think, the apple. Or they'll do, I know with Side Effect versus Eye of Seven Hills, I think they swap rum for whiskey or kind of thing. So there's a little bit of a twist, but it's definitely leaning towards.
Come on, man. The clones use the word twist.
Right.
Oh man! So now you're not convincing me.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say it.
It is definitely similar to other fragrances. Let's just say.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Like, here's the thing that's funny though, right? Is they don't talk about who their perfumers are. So they could very well be using the same perfumer and just saying, hey, we're looking for something similar to this. What would you make us like that version of that? Just maybe a little bit more spice forward, or more of this or more of that. That's not completely uncommon for sure.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk about something else I just kind of picked up yesterday that I really think, if you're a fan of tobacco fragrances, you might want to pick up this. So,
yes, go on.
It's called the Afters.
That's a cool bottle.
Right? Huh. Relatively affordable, not too expensive. They're like at Estelle, they were 180. So that, and I'll share the link. He told me about the brand. They're hot New York City girls. This is their words, I guess, that want to make fragrances that speaks to them. so you got tobacco, black cherry, frankincense, saffron, patchouli, dried Bulgarian rose petals, honey, sandalwood, ladinum, vanilla, and musk.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty damn good.
That's everything good in a bottle.
Yeah.
So describe describe the tobacco that you're getting. Is it dry? Is it wet? Is it more like cigar?
It's a wet tobacco. It's a wet tobacco. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's very rich, very deep scent profile, and it projects like a beast, and it lasts a while. Like they sprayed it on my wrist. I can't smell it anymore, but I sprayed it on my wrist. They sprayed it on my wrist yesterday, 2 sprays, and man, 2 sprays on my wrist was just, I smelled it all day. I smelled it on this wrist, and I smelled, because I had on the other side, I had Night of Sandal on my other from Audio Lab, and those 2 were just like, like I had a hard time going around and smelling other things at the store because I had to make sure I lowered this hand and smelt it with this hand and try to keep it as far away as I could, because it was like tainting my olfactory senses of it. But yes, definitely, if you can get your hands on this, if you like tobacco fragrances, you'll most likely like this. Very
Do you pick up?
What's up?
Do you pick up a lot of the cherry? Is it a fairly dominant sweet note there?
It's the cherry. I feel, to me, doesn't give it's not a pronounced cherry, but it does give its like sweetness to the fragrance. So, but
yeah, okay.
I was kind of looking like, when I saw this scent profile, this is almost like my holy grail of a fragrance. Something that's tobacco-y, cherry, with like the kind of oriental spices that you would get from like the saffron and the ladanum and stuff, ladanum, you know, like all those kind of like spicy notes. So this is maybe I'm biased to the scent profile, but I think it's really good. And he said at the store, like they're just selling out of, not selling out, but they're selling a lot of bottles of this. And it's a local New York City perfumer too. So worth checking out. Cool.
I've been after like a true cherry pipe tobacco kind of scent. Is that what you're getting with that?
And that's kind of like, it's not as strong a cherry pipe tobacco, but it is similar to that.
Gotcha. Because when I think pipe tobacco, I always go to cherry pipe tobacco.
What was that, John?
Well, Brian, if you're talking about cherry pipe tobacco, have you smelled Late Harvest from
Fort
Manley?
Fort and Manley? I mean, that's the reference for cherry pipe tobacco.
Is it? I heard. How does it last? Is it short lived or is it pretty strong?
It's like most Fort and Manleys. They have decent performance, but they do sit closer to the skin.
Okay.
The one exception to that is their oud, which is Bozhnikov, or previously Mr. Bozhnikov's something hat, purple hat. That one's a screamer. Everything else is pretty modest, but I'm telling you, I mean, these are hard to justify retail. I think they're about $250.
Yeah.
You can get them on discounters for under 50% that price.
Right.
100% worth it at that. If you're looking for like a wet pipe tobacco with a cherry note, I promise you this is going to hit the mark.
Okay. Yeah.
It's stunning. It's still one of my favorite tobaccos all these years later.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I was looking at that, and All the Queen's Men is like a honey one too, right?
Yeah, that one's really nice too.
I
think there's dried fruits in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Nice.
They have gorgeous bottles too. Nice heavy metal caps. They look good on the shelf.
Yeah.
Where are they from?
From
I want to
US.
say they were originally. I think they were originally Australia, but now they're in somewhere in Europe. Yeah, Australia.
It says Australia here, but
Fort and Manley used to be. That was the last names of the two founders, and then there was some argument between them, and they broke up. So now Rassie Fort, I think his first name is pronounced Rassie, but Rassie Fort still manages this house, and then Manley went off and he created Anka Kush, which is his own house.
I just noticed Offenlick. He's here too. Hello, sir.
Hey.
Hello. I'm gonna be anonymous, but I hope that's okay.
That's fine. That's perfectly
I'm just
fine.
This is my usual stream angle so far for all the streams I've done.
Welcome aboard.
How's everybody doing?
Doing well. We should all get out of frame to make him feel more at home.
No. Please. We need some sort of personalities here.
Our voices are the personalities.
That's true. I mean, for me, it's the voice and the fragrances, right? I mean, that's what we're here for, right?
So we're highlighting that, not yourself.
Looks like you're starting to have a problem there. I mean, the shelves they're kind of getting full. You might need some more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do this because the thing is, like, it keeps going, right? And not only that,
the ceiling.
we have like there's some more here.
Okay, so I'm an engineer, and I see so much space left in every single one of those shelves. You can put another shelf right there in the middle.
You're right.
Bottles in it. You can almost double your capacity there. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. I should put a second level here because I'm already stacking them. I don't know if you can see it, but like, there's already stuff stacked upon each other. Like,
he said engineer, but I think
consulting there.
He said engineer, but I think he means enabler, is what he meant.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
He's definitely that too.
Yeah.
Like the worst part is these are all stuff that I haven't opened, or that is like second bottles or third bottles.
We lost
backups.
Yes, yes. Like these, I'm gonna do some videos on these, like the Nikolai stuff. And this one, I mean, this one is very exciting. I got this one recently. This one here is a tester. And it's one that I've kind of thought about for a while, but I never went for it. This is a 2007 Dior Silver Stem EDT, unsprayed, 100 mil.
Wow. Such a
I mean, it's never been used for like almost 20 years.
Oh, man, that that bottle's worth something. Let me tell you.
Yes.
You can tell the separated CD and the silver stem, and then
yeah, the silver stem ones. Those are extremely hard to find.
I only smell the spray for now. It's beautiful though. I'm kind of, I'm almost in awe because it's never been sprayed all this time, and I almost feel bad about like being the first one to let air into that whole closed system. I don't know. I'm weird.
You're worried to speed up the process of the degradation of the oils.
It's probably nothing, right? I mean, probably it should be fine. Like these are known to hold up pretty decently.
I mean, especially if you keep them in the boxes and stuff like that, and keep them in a temperature controlled area. Yeah, they're probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, I tried not to put on my heating, and I try to, keep it cool. I'm thinking like as soon as the summer starts, I might move them all downstairs, like just keep them somewhere cooler, because we don't have AC in Europe. We're going to be cooking here.
Yeah, probably a good idea. But you have basements though.
Yes.
That's different.
Yeah.
There's some other places that you cook, but you also don't have basements. You have the basements, like in Florida.
We do not have basements unless you like swimming with alligators.
Yeah.
We're in Florida. There's no basements here.
See, I like the idea of that, but I don't know how the alligators feel about it.
They love it if you join them. Yeah, if you join them, they're only thinking lunch. It's just lunchtime.
Might be just one time swim, just for once.
Yeah, just one time swim. If you value both your legs, you wouldn't go in very long. Watt 1920.
Boys, yeah.
I was about to say, Boys, that brand 1920, they pronounce that Boys, right?
Yeah, because it's a Italian brand. It's not pronounced French.
It's not French. It's Italian. Yeah.
Only smelled one of theirs, the patchouli, the Real patchouli. It's pretty good.
I smelled a few of the ones that the summer scents that. The summer scents that Joel had suggested during that Nice Niche Snobs episode, where we were getting people's suggestions on what we should sample, and a bunch of them were from Boys.
I have a few decants from them. I think cannabis is one of them. I think they have a blue cannabis is one, a regular cannabis, and then they have a few others like patchouli and whatnot.
Woody whiskey sweet tobacco leather. Let's see. Got some saffron, some peat. Yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah.
It's got the Divana too. It sounds like it's trying to get close to it's not as fruity as the Estrado.
Yeah.
But
it's good to have you on.
John.
John, for sure.
You literally were running and now you have to run again.
Yeah. That's John, man. He's always on the move.
Always running.
Yeah.
It's very dynamic.
He is.
Hey, Brian.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say, you had. I wanted to ask you about the ombre leather you had mentioned way earlier.
Yeah.
So Neil talked about how he has a nice memory of ombre leather for him. It brings him back to a specific time and place. Does ombre leather have that for you, or it's just no? That's just one pickup. I check the box and go.
No, it's funny because I actually used to live and work in Las Vegas as well. So he's talking about Cowboy Christmas. I've been to Cowboy Christmas, and I know like the wall of saddles. I know what that smells like. But I also, because of the florals, I think it's jasmine that's in ombre leather. But
yeah,
Yeah, like so all the properties, all the casinos and resorts out there, they have a local company that makes fragrances that pumps it into their AC systems.
Oh,
So
yeah,
and
yeah.
every property has their own proprietary scent. And so that mixed with that leather is kind of what I'm getting too from ombre, because you get this floral aromatic with the leather. For me, it reminds me of like new car seats, or I remember buying a wallet like about 16 years ago. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But
It's funny, Brian. What years do you remember? What year you went to Cowboy Christmas?
it would have been 2011.
I might have been working that one.
Man, we go way back. We didn't even know it.
We might have actually met long before we actually met on here.
We might have.
We got another guest coming on here.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, I know this guy.
How's it going?
Did you get jealous?
Hello.
You want to join us?
Yeah, I had a little bit of FOMO. Dinner is in the oven. Dinner is in the oven.
Dinner's
So
in the oven?
I got a little bit of time.
Did you see me show off this?
I caught the tail end of it. I was cracking up at John C. being like, "Oh, that's everything good in a bottle."
Yeah. You should definitely check it out. I'm gonna send you a sample of that for sure.
Hell yeah.
But there's another one I got that I think you're gonna like, maybe just as much,
Just as
or
much?
if not more.
See, my
Okay.
desk is a wreck right now. Oh my god.
The bottle, don't judge the bottle, okay? Don't judge the bottle.
Wow.
Hey, it's kind of got that Nasamato thing, right? Big
Kinda
cap,
a little
little
bit, yeah.
bottle.
Yeah, it's a wood bottle.
Ooh, wait, when does the new Nasamato come out, by the way? End of this month or something?
I think so. 23rd or 26th.
Ren, you're buying that. Hey, by the way.
Yes,
How's it
yes,
going?
I am definitely buying that. I am so terribly close to finishing my Nasamato collection. Some of the more rare ones are just so terribly tough to find. But I
Narcotic
managed to get my
V.
hands on some of them, and all I have left is Nuda, and then this one that's
Nuda.
coming out. So, yeah, Nuda's
I have
elusive.
China White and Pardon, and
Yeah.
then I had. Oh, it's gonna escape me now. What's the not? Dude, what's the leather one? Nudie Florum. I had that. I got rid of that. I didn't like Blamage.
Oh.
That one, something weird about it.
Mhm.
And that's I don't know. Anyway, I was cutting you off, Neil. My bad.
Yeah, I was just saying, like the cap definitely. Look at this thing. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at this size.
Whoa,
It.
that's a tall boy.
That is a tall boy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
this is just like a wooden cap with a plastic insert and stuff like that.
Well-
I think they do it for expense wise because this is good stuff.
It's got to
but
be like a stock atomizer, right?
relatively cheap. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very fine mist.
Yeah,
Now,
like this cheap atomizer on this expensive bottle.
Yeah, that looks like an 18. Neil, what is this? I did I miss you saying the name?
no, so it's called Oud Sublime. The name of the brand is Demolished.
Demolished?
Yes.
Huh.
That's a new one for me as well.
Look at that note breakdown
Amber musky woody.
with rose. Yep.
How much do you get of that metallic stuff?
Not really. Like who's talked about this? Nobody.
Yeah.
Undiscovered.
Yeah. It's kind
I got
of
one of those to talk
undiscovered,
about too.
but it's not talked about much. Like the owner of the shop was like, I have this one person who's an influencer who buys multiple bottles of this, and doesn't talk about it.
Hell yeah.
So I was just like, well, I'll talk about it.
Cuba no.
So,
No.
look at that. That's quite a bit of juice it puts out. That was like out towards my bed over there.
What was
20
that? What was that? 20 bucks a spray there, Neil?
Yeah. No, actually, you know what, too? This is very another one that's kind of very modestly priced. It's not super ridiculous.
Hey, Joel.
Prices. You can get this for what was this one for?
I see it at 180.
Yeah, like 180. I think I paid 185 or 180. Yeah. So
How big is it? 50 ml?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, it's 50 ml.
Okay.
It's not
Terrible
terrible.
bottle. But
That looks like the atomizers from Happy Land,
almost.
which and those put out a ton.
You know what this actually kind of reminds me of? This reminds me of MFK's Silk Satin Mood Extrait.
Oh.
Really? You got
Yeah.
my attention.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah. It smells like that at like what, half the cost?
Okay.
So let's see what if anybody's like,
And with that kind of atomizer, you just need like half a spray.
yeah. Yeah.
No such thing.
I forgot.
5 sprays or no spray.
Yeah.
It's not about preservation.
That's right.
We all got enough to go around a couple times. You know?
It's not like we're going to try to save a silver stem Dior Homme, all right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
that
just me
would
being
be-
weird. I should just use it. I should really just use it.
You should. You know what you should do? You should make that you should spray that on right now with all of us here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Right,
Oh, boy.
right on
Peer
your
pressure.
Right
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Your-
I mean, are you
That's a
planning
lot of pressure.
on keeping
Spray
it
it,
to like sell it, or
spray
you just want to kind of preserve it? What's
Yeah.
the intention?
I don't know. So part of me was like looking to get another partial bottle and just use the partial, but I probably should just do it. Like, yeah.
You should just
Well, I
spray it
mean-
on right now.
As funny as that would be, don't do it if you're not
Do
comfortable
it on your
doing
own,
that.
at your own comfort, on your own
Yeah.
time.
Don't let us press you.
You can light some candles, make some tea.
Run a
Yeah.
bath.
You guys
Just a
you guys
bubble
really
bath.
making it sound ridiculous.
Is it the original Dior Homme? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is the basically the first.
2007 one or whatever.
It came out 2005 minus from
Oh, really?
2007. Yeah, but it's basically the first formulation and the one that was done by Olivier Polge before François Demachy reformulated in 2011.
Yeah, I've
Um,
only smelled that version.
Yeah, it's
Does
still
it still
really
have
good.
still have like the Iris and Brett thing to it, or what?
Yeah, so I can only say what I'm smelling off the sprayer, and what I've heard is apparently the original one is more lavender focused and less vanillic. So there's
Okay.
a little bit. I think Demashi just likes to put more vanilla, right? I mean, also, if you smell the Fahrenheit parfum, right, he just likes to put a lot of vanilla and stuff.
Neil, did you just get that, by the way?
With the Fahrenheit?
Yeah,
Not yet. I'm
I
trying.
saw you messaging on.
I tried
on
to.
FM.
I tried.
It's
to
really good.
in time.
Nice.
It's good stuff. But yeah, Demashi, and he also did like the intense, right? So I mean, he just loves putting in vanilla and all of the classic stuff. And apparently the original one is a little bit more aromatic, a little bit more dry, a little bit more, yeah, not as sweet. That's what I heard. But I should really just spray it, right? I don't know why I'm so hesitant. It's weird.
It's meant to be smelled, open. Like that's all I gotta say.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. I'm thinking the only thing that's maybe holding me back is maybe I want to do it on video, but we are on video right now, I guess.
Yeah, it's
technically.
recorded.
We are. Unless, hey, you know,
The
don't
only
make me-
downside is you might have us in there, ruining the shot.
Yeah, exactly.
You got Brian's cool artwork in the background, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I
I
mean,
did like the Tommy Boy art today, Brian.
Oh, thank you.
Trying to
That's
see.
one I did a couple
Guys,
years ago.
Oh, here it is.
I actually released that a few years ago. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies ever, and was really cool. That caught the attention of Pete Siegel, who was the director of Tommy Boy,
Wow.
and so he shared it 2 years ago on my birthday. So that was like the coolest birthday gift ever. It was
Wait, remind me, when's your birthday? We were just talking about that.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh, happy early
Happy
birthday.
early birthday.
Happy
Thank
early
you.
birthday.
Oh.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
So were those
Happy
Oreo
birthday.
Labs for your birthday, or it was?
Well,
That's, you know,
but I've got one more coming tomorrow too. so-
okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you think of that one.
I can't even think what it's called now. It's that important to me. I just wanted another ordeal. I want to hear more about the night sandal that you tried.
Dude, like I
Yeah.
heard more about him at the store because the guy who owns the store he was really the first person to get them in to stores in America.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about like, man, he's out there, he's not only just making tinctures, but he's actually making oils,
Mm-hmm.
and he's selling the oils. Like that's the extent of his like operation that's going on out there now.
Yeah.
And he's talking about in the process of moving the whole operation out of Vietnam. Out of Vietnam?
Taiwan.
Taiwan. That's right. Sorry. But he's like, I was the first one to get them in, and then they were on my shelf for a while. It wasn't until really Scent Explore this year that it exploded. Like
Because
had
you
everybody
were the
come in.
influencer.
Yeah, I'm partially to blame.
You and Charm City and
Yeah,
Ren
me
and
Charm
the whole
City.
lot.
You single-handedly cost me like $600 in your
That's crazy.
But speaking of which, he's actually sending me a sample with it. I was going to ask, have you guys ever smelled Martyr by Profundum?
No.
No, I have
He's sending
not.
me a sample because the notes include splinters and nails,
Okay.
and I'm fascinated by that.
So wood metal. Okay.
Wood metal, but specifically, it's like,
Splinters and
I can
nails.
smell the splinter. You know.
Yeah. Is it a splinter that's in you? Because then that has a specific smell to
I
it.
don't know. And how long
I
has
just-
it been in you?
Yeah.
You know?
I just
Yeah.
recently got a perfume that is very. The scent description matches perfectly.
Okay. I did smell this at there yesterday.
Was it Martyr?
Yeah.
How was it?
How was it?
I think it was for my taste. It was a little bit too smoky for what I would want,
Mhm.
and that's kind of why I kind of shied away from it.
Mhm.
But like very smooth. I'll pull it up in a second here.
And it's not cheap. It's like $260 for 50 ml, I think.
Yeah, it is expensive. Not a jinx. It's not a jinx, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, are we talking
What is
on the
this?
level of these weird brands?
What's
That's close.
The other one.
that's kind of close.
What's that, Joe?
I was about to say, isn't this along the same lines as what's the other one that has these really weird?
Oh
It's
shit!
a
The
weird
one
cat.
where it's like credit
very,
card
very hard.
debt and whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Tuscabat or
Yes,
Yeah, I think it's Tuscabat. Yeah.
Tuscabat, and then there was another one, Ankh.
Uh,
Pine? Oh man.
I don't know.
Not
There's
sure.
one called Spiritica, which also have like a credit card or like money note.
I just saw one today that like people were
mean
posting
this
on
brand?
Facebook groups where it's like this fragrance has 6 notes.
Spiritica.
You mean this brand openly?
Yeah, exactly. They're kind of blowing up right now.
They are.
Like-
I have a whole set here. The only two I have not smelled are here. I'm saving possibly the best two for last. But I gotta say, I'm not really that impressed. I think a lot of it is. I feel it's just like you said, Tuscabat, where it's just like this is telling a story for sure. It's definitely artistic, but is it artistic that I would ever want to wear? That's the question. Especially this one. So
Jeffrey.
can we take a guess
Yeah.
which famous Jeffrey this is?
Mr. Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
See, I think that's kind of weird. To me, is like Is that idolizing someone that's fucking weird?
It's kind
I
of
don't know.
very edgy. It's very
yeah.
edgy.
It's
We'll
very,
They
just
put
say
the.
it was the giraffe from Toys R Us, is what we'll say.
I wish, yeah.
Wow.
But it has like notes of like poppers and like a carpet and blood
to
and
me,
beer.
when I smelled it, it smelled like I was sitting on a shag carpet in someone's damp basement, and right next to me was like an ashtray filled with just like cigarettes ash. And
Well, at least it's evocative, I guess. But
well, yeah, like I said, I can appreciate the artistic kind of scene they're trying to purvey, but I would never wear this. Like it would not. It would
It
not
really smell
go-
like charred wood.
Yeah, it would like. Well, if you smell like ash, and legitimately, like it smells like carpet.
Just
Like if you've ever smelled carpet, like just a shag carpet.
what if
smells
you
just
like put
it.
out
They did
a,
great job in
nasty
capturing-
cigarette into a carpet and like ashed it in some nasty carpet? Is that what we're going for here?
Yeah, like pretty much. And the other, like when the off of skin and paper a little bit. Once it started to dry down a little bit, the carpet kind of went down just slightly enough for this kind of like strange, airy. They had the accord in there where it's supposed to be ice cold beer, and it smelled. It smelled like ice, like a frosty glass almost.
Yeah, frosted mug.
Yeah, of beer.
Frosted mug of Milwaukee's best.
But then it was gone like that in a flash. Like I didn't get it anymore. Within maybe like 5 minutes of smelling it, it was gone.
I
And then
smelled
it was
some weird one the other day where it smelled like musty carpet, and the crazy thing was it was like a finalist in the Art and Olfaction Awards. If we pulled up like the top 5 or whatever ones for like indie perfumes, I could point out the bottle. It smelled like, to me, the scent experience of a 1980s Winnebago that had been sitting vacant for 30 years, but someone peed on the carpets before they closed the door and spilled like a rum and coke on it. It was funky. You jiving with what I'm saying? Yeah,
I hear you.
it was.
I
Evocative.
absolutely love all of these descriptions, guys. I mean,
Some of
a
the stuff
guy
is
who
so
makes-
weird. It's like, what is this?
A guy who makes Scent of the Days, and I'm always trying to figure out a catch line at the end of how these things smell, and those are the things that just conjure up these images to try
Paint
to
a picture.
give you an idea or get close to an idea of how these things smell. And I can just imagine how much more, do you want to say difficult or a lot more particular you got to be with some
Yeah.
of these niche offerings.
It's a lot different than what I wore today, which is this new version of YSL myself. Which actually, honest guys, this is pretty good. This is the naming conventions aside. This is pretty good. This is the EDT Intense,
Oh, right.
and to me, I
Bottle
was
was kind of
saying,
nice actually.
yeah, I kind of like where,
Yeah,
like I
clear.
I wasn't really a fan of the opaque ones. But anyway, to me, I was saying this one in our Discord chat earlier. It's kind of like Spice Bomb Metallic Musk with the Orange Blossom of myself.
Okay.
It's got a like metallic musk to it, so I was like, okay, maybe it's Spice Bomb ish.
hmm
It definitely still retained that Orange Blossom of the original, a little bit fresher, but honestly, I sprayed a lot of this today, and it wasn't ever overwhelming. But when I heated up, I definitely got that dry down, or it started to pop a little bit. But can't complain. I mean, as far as the PR stuff that I've gotten recently, this is a pretty good one.
The
Nice.
best one so far.
I would say between that and the new Polo 67
The Parfum.
BDP Intense Extreme, whatever the fuck it is, that one's pretty good too.
Well,
But yeah, okay.
here's the award you were talking about.
Yeah, shoot. I want to say it was the Anika. Yeah, Can we look at bottles? I'll be able to pick it out by the bottle for sure. Wait, no, this is from last year. I'm talking about current this year. It's a finalist. It hasn't won an award yet, but they haven't chopped it either. Hello?
I'm still here. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Neil, what did you do?
Oh,
What did you do? Put me back on the screen.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. I mean, so when's the art?
Neil's internet finally shit the bed.
We're stuck
Oh,
in
no.
2025.
So,
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
we're stuck in 2025.
Nope.
That's hilarious. We literally can't do anything until he joins back, by the way.
we can chat about something.
I
we
could
chat
probably
about
find
the
it.
awards. I mean, you're talking about 2025, so I'm assuming.
Oh,
we're
Neil
talking
says I
finals.
lost all power in my house.
Oh my, oh my days.
Wow. Holy smokes.
We'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna look it up. Joe, what were you saying while I do that?
No, I was about to say, just to carry the conversation into 2026, if you know who the finalists are, that'd be interesting to know because, I mean, we're only, May? Is it run from June to June or something? Or how's that work?
See, I'm
How
not
does
really
the
sure.
Cardinal factors-
I feel like it. Okay, so it says right here the 12th Art and Olfaction Awards will take place on June 11th.
June to June.
Wait, in Greece? That in Athens? That doesn't sound right. I thought it was in LA, unless they change it every year.
So it looks like there's.
Oh yeah, it looks like they change it. I want to see the ones that are popping up. I think I found it on their Instagram.
Hold on, let me show you. I'll hold it up to my webcam and you can see it. Oh, never
Well,
mind.
I can't see. Yeah, there you
I
go.
don't think we can. Yeah.
Nobody can.
I know.
Nobody can see that.
Art
Me waving
That-
my arms.
and
That was the
Olfaction. Oh, okay. I found it. It is called Aethiopum by Maya NJ.
Yep, that's the first one, top one.
Yeah. AETHI space OPUM by Maya NJIE.
Ah, okay, I found it as well. Wait, this sounds good though. The notes sound great.
What are the notes?
African incense, Aden fruit, damp earth, damp soil, a black pepper,
Awesome.
coffee, frankincense,
Musty
iris,
Winnebago carpet.
leather, papyrus, suede, vanilla, vetiver.
The other way that I could think to describe it in like a real world situation is like the nastiest dive bar you've ever been in.
Whoa.
Like you walk in and it smells like lacquer countertops and sticky bar, squeaky chairs, a little bit of smoke in the air, musty carpet, and a really
lot
strong
of-
rum and coke with flat coke.
Flat Coke. A lot of bad decisions too, right? A lot of bad.
Yeah, it's like you never smoke a cigarette, but tonight you're smoking a pack, sort of thing. Like that's the vibes I got smelling that thing.
And this is up for a finalist as an award for.
Yeah, this is the artisan finalist.
I gotcha. Okay.
So it's in the top 10, it looks like. I actually did smell. Oh, no. Dandelion butter is also in there. I bought from Clue Warm Bulb, which I wanted to talk about that one. That one is really good. I want to say I smelled some other ones from finalists as well. Oh, yeah. So in the independent finalists, I smelled from Danam, which is that Vietnamese brand that does the mango sticky rice and the likes of that. I smelled Chinese calligraphy. That was really good. Brian, you would like that.
Yes.
Also smelled Japanese whiskey. And that was also very good, but way too expensive because it only comes in a 5-ounce bottle.
Whoa.
That's
yeah,
big.
and it's like $380 or something. If you could buy that in the 50 or 60 ml, yeah, all day long, it's really good. I don't know if Neil's coming back, guys.
He just messaged me on Instagram telling me the same thing that he told you. I guess he's telling everyone he's out of power.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well,
they'll fix it soon.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna
interesting
say,
that
did it come back on?
I don't know. Doesn't sound like it. Not yet. I'm sitting here with 8 samples from Mr. Saga.
Oh,
Wait. Oh shit! I
He
need to
sent-
check my mailbox
sent
because I
me-
got like the USB informed delivery. Like, hey, something's gonna be
Yeah.
delivered.
He
And I had
sent
no idea what
me-
it was.
8 decants. Like
very
stuff
very
really
generous.
great stuff. Yeah, that's amazing. I
Real
would
nice
have to
guy.
return the favor.
So what
But
did he
it-
send? What are the 8?
Well, we've got 3 from Zernel Gilly.
Okay.
Oh, his new
Jazz.
favorite. Yeah.
I got Jazz, which is none of them are bad, but it is my least favorite of the 3. I thought.
Oh,
that
you
would
already
be the
smelled
one-
them.
Oh yeah. I wasted no time.
Brian, we got to get you in front of a camera and doing this thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
No.
doesn't hesitate. He just
No.
goes for it.
I'm wearing 8 things on skin right now. Just to,
That's what I was
Oh.
doing the other day, leaving this store.
yeah. R&B is a kind of a tart fruit. I don't have notes in front of me. I'm just going off what I'm experiencing.
Like
but-
guava. I actually sold that one to Ren, which is pretty funny.
oh yeah.
Yep, I
You
got
did.
that one. And now you got me hooked on Zernel. You know.
Of the 3, I really like House. I think
House is good.
it's really nice. And then I have Itat Le Dorange.
Wait, Neil is.
Oh, I know. I think I know which one. Is
I
it?
am a guest in my own chat.
Yeah. Welcome. Is it Exit the King?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
And it's not. I was hesitant on the soap note, but I really like it.
It's a cool soap note, isn't it? It's like so
Yeah.
fizzy. It's like freshly foamed soap.
It's
I'm gonna have
it's
to
like
find
the
my decan
bubbles,
of that one
specifically
maybe
the
coming
bubbles
around.
of soap.
Yeah, it's very aldehydic. That's what does it. Like it's Ralph Schwieger, and he's like a perfumer that always is very like he has a lot of like sense of humor,
Mhm.
and this it's like at its heart, at its core, it's like a very serious sheep, but it's so modern and that soap note is so foamy that again it
Yeah.
becomes kind of hilarious because
Yeah.
it dries down rather bitter. Like you get a lot of that oak moss accord when it dries down.
Neil, you should
Well-
try to log into StreamYard from your phone and at least put us back on the screen.
This is
You can do that from your phone.
hey. OpenLink loves this. Are you kidding
You
me?
just have to use the browser version.
Yeah, I've got a good excuse not to be seen now.
This is the one time he's probably turned the camera on himself, and he's like, "Hey, here I am."
He's German royalty.
So that
Um,
was let's see here, 3 Zernel. You had the 4th was Eldo, and then
And then
What were
we've
the other
got
I send you the Emperor's Master. What that brand with
Master
Natalie
Signature.
Lorson? Yes,
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got that, and that's really nice. It's I don't even know how to what I'm. It's got some. I can smell some oud in it, some light oud in the base. It's got some sweetness to it. It's kind of got a little bit of like Vertus vanilla oud in it, but not quite as vanilla.
I haven't smelled that one yet.
That's really nice. I've got Liquid Gold by Liquid Imagineers.
Imaginaire. Nice.
And that's
Yep.
really nice. It's kind of a.
He
kinda reminds me
had
of a-
one.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Let's see. I've got 2 from the Emirates Pride. I have the Master Signature, and then I have the Midnight Glow, which is kind of a Ventusy. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice. It's better. It's kind of that towards that City of Jasmine we were talking about earlier from Algabra. It's. I don't want to say twist because John C will see this later and judge me for that. But and then the other one is actually from the Denam, and it's the Delat, I believe,
Yeah.
and it's rose, and it's really nice. These are all great. I think Jazz is my least favorite, but hey,
Oh my god. Sean, I'm sorry.
From my phone.
Ooh,
did it.
welcome
Oh, we're
back.
back. Hold
Oh,
on.
he
I was
did it.
looking down. Nice.
wow,
There you
He's
go.
alive.
dark. He's
It's
no
dark.
light.
No
That's
light. I
hilarious.
just got the window light.
It looks rather dramatic. It's kind of giving like this, oh my god, what's his name? George, the fragrance apprentice.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yep. Hey, let me
Guy-
see if I can change the background now, since it's kind of like.
Can I talk about these in a moment?
yes.
Oh, Sure.
I'm particularly interested to talk about this one because it's in a similar boat where I'm pretty sure Fragrantica has about nothing listed on it of however many reviews and all of that jazz. This is from a brand called Pear Fat Perfumes, I want to say. And this one's called Bread and Roses. If you look it up on Fragrantica, it is Bread plus Rose, I'm pretty sure. But it looks like a little mini, I don't know, light bulb sort of thing.
Yeah.
This is I don't know if this is a new thing for me, but if there's such thing as like a savory gourmand without things being too sweet, I think I'm really into that recently. Like, for example, this one, Bread and Roses. It literally smells like, what's the really fancy Rosa one, Night in Paris or whatever, where it's supposed to smell like butter and bread and all this stuff and really decadent. This does this. This was $40. It smells like fresh baked bread and like clean soap, but without being soapy. It's definitely malty, but not in like an alcoholic way. When I think malt, I think like malt liquor or something, but it's not that. Oh, but it's so good. It's just one of those like comforting scents that you smell and it's like, that's relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
It smells like home, like a warm, cozy home. Just something that I would wear on like a day off just to relax. Nothing serious. Don't need to dress up for it. Just a therapeutic sort of scent. But these, this is a 15 ml. I think it was like $40 or $45. And their 50 ml full bottles aren't bad either, but the store I went to didn't have them. It is seemingly linear and not that complex, but it does kind of change. It doesn't smell like sourdough. It just, like, imagine, I've never been to Paris. Offenlicht was just there a couple weeks ago. But I imagine this is what it would smell like going into, get a fresh baguette or something like that. And, you maybe get a whiff of some young woman in Paris wearing Delina or something that's got a little bit of rose. And then you're like, oh, give me the baguette and a pain au chocolat. Very good stuff. And again, I don't think anyone has really said anything about this. I don't know, Neil, you can't pull it up because you can't present anything, can you?
Nope, not really.
But yeah, Pear Fat Perfumes, which they have another interesting one called Mini Ball that I believe the story behind that one is supposed to be about an arcade.
You can share it though.
Stuff like that.
If you're on a laptop, you can share the link, like share your screen, and I can bring that up.
Oh, if it was like another viewer.
Yeah.
Or another.
Yeah, it's basically it would bring it up as like another person.
That's really weird. Yeah, it's okay. I guess, yeah. Pear Fat Perfumes.
I'm in a Discord with some other people, and they have a small fan community. This brand, Pear Fat, and Clue as well. I think they're the same. Like they kind of target the same type of people. I think they seem like really cute.
Sense.
It's usually women. By the way, it's usually women. I mean, all of the ones that talk about it in my community, they're women. It's like a couple of them.
John has a few of those too, and he's
got dandelion butter too.
Yeah, he's shown it more.
The one I bought. So are
you sharing?
I went into the store.
Bren.
Okay, buy your end.
Buy your end.
I went into the store and it's called Super Memory in St. Petersburg, Florida, which Ren will be interested to hear when he comes back. It's probably pretty close to him as well. But I walked in and I didn't recognize hardly any of the brands.
If you're still there.
The only brands that I recognized when I walked into this place were BDK and Goldfield and Banks were like the only like mainstream niche ones that I recognized. So Ren, when you were gone, I was saying I bought this in there's a new niche fragrance store in St. Pete.
Nice. Okay.
And it's definitely worth checking out. I know you're, a little bit south of me, but just go across the Skyway Bridge and there you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I
what
walked
is
into
it?
this store. It's called Super Memory. It's in downtown St. Pete, kind of by the Trop. So anyway, I walk in, and the only brands that I recognized were BDK and Goldfield and Banks. Those were like the only two like mainstream niche ones. And then they had. Then of course I recognized like Denom because Sean just did the video on Delot, and I'd heard of Mango Sticky Rice and that sort of thing. And then I saw this, which I remember seeing on John C's Instagram story. And so I wanted to smell that, but I didn't look into the backstory or anything. They didn't have anything published, but I just pulled this up and I sprayed this one. I was like, oh, warm bulb. Okay. And I sprayed it. And I was like, ooh, instant love. But the story, and once I read it, it really does smell like what they're going for. I'll read the box so I don't butcher it. The scent description is a lamp's light bakes yellowed pages underneath. So it smells like an incandescent light bulb, like what's above Neil right now. And it reminds me of kind of growing up pre-internet days of like the heat that would be generated by those kind of lights. Whether you really realize it or not, it kind of has a smell to it of maybe it's the dust that's caked onto it because you haven't dusted or you don't have a lampshade or something, but it smelled like soft vanillic electricity. And I just thought it was the most cool thing. I mean, it's another one of these kind of soft, enveloping, cozy fragrances that I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is this a new trend? It's kind of vanilla, kind of sweet, but not too much of either of those things. But it totally smells like the whole light bulb thing. Like, if you're, my age or older, I think you definitely get that. Anyone who's watching, it's awesome.
Oh,
Nice.
It wasn't that long ago, guys. It wasn't that long ago.
I know, it wasn't. But anyway,
Yeah, I think I still
you
have
should
some
definitely check out the store.
some old incandescent light bulbs like stored up somewhere because they stopped selling them. It's kind of like they're almost illegal to sell now, I think, here.
Really?
Like everything has to be LED now. And it's kind of different, right? They have this warm glow, which is, it's hard to reproduce with modern LEDs. Really like it.
I mean, look, I'm pretty sure this is an LED, but like that looks terrible. Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Give me the sun. Give me the warmth. That's why I live in Florida, right?
But that fragrance sounds really good. I really like that sort
it is very good,
cozy stuff.
And for what it's worth, if you can find this Parafat one, I think that you would really appreciate that as well.
I love bread, so that's definitely. I mean,
so
it's hard to do that note right because I think it can smell off really quickly if you put it on skin, right?
So
like
good.
a yeast infection or something like that. But
it doesn't get into that at all. It's not a Gaultieri fragrance. Like if Gaultieri did a bread fragrance, it'd be it'd be the reverse, progression of bread from end user back to in the oven, back to mix, back to yeast, and all the way through. It start as poop actually, and then go all the way through.
Well, I mean, the new fragrance is about like truffle, I think, or something like that.
Well,
Truffle.
Brian,
and
what did you say?
What's that?
Brian said something funny, but I'm not going to say it on stream.
Oh, okay. But I won't say it either.
That's hilarious. So I'm going to go back to that store on Friday because I found Rana's Dream perfume.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Rana for the longest time has been looking for like a green fragrance with like a peppery note, kind of green, but she wanted something kind of earthy to it. And so it's from a brand from Edinburgh called Joram Studios or Joram. I'm not sure what the pronunciation is. And it's called Paradisi. And it's got this, I don't know, like tomato leafy sort of smell with a soil note. It's like a sweet soil note. Kind of smells like gardening, but it's not, not manure. It's very pretty. And she loves it. So I'm going to go back for a bottle of that. But from the same brand, it's another one of these freaking savory gourmands, whatever you want to call it. It's not a sweet gourmand, super vanillic thing. It's called Unspoken Gesture. and it's like fig and rice. I think maybe they list like a multi note or something. I can look up the notes.
I'm
Neil,
back.
It's official.
could you pull up Unspoken Gesture from Yoram for a second?
Just a second.
Yeah, so they say warm, nutty. Oh, yeah, so rice malt, hazelnut, fig, almond, cardamom, ylang ylang, mimosa, sandalwood, musk, and brat.
There it was.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued
Got it.
by the bread notes, but I'm also really intrigued by the sudden. The rice note is kind of a sudden trend, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me tell you, I smelled jasmine rice fragrance.
Mhm.
Another guy from the Southeast Asia,
Mm-hmm.
and it smelled like you just
Like your rice
opened up
cooker.
the pot, and stuck your nose in.
Well, how do you cook your rice? You cook yours, like a chef, or do you just put it in the old rice cooker and press the button?
Believe it or not, as a chef, I predominantly use
I
the
like
rice cooker
Yeah.
because
Then I can't fuck it up.
yeah, as
Equal
long as you
parts
know-
rice and water
as
and
long as
whatever I
you
want
know
to put in.
how much water to put in, you won't fuck it up.
That's right.
But
Do-
if
do
you
we
want to
use-
do other things, like make it, if you want to make it stand out and do different things, you can definitely do that.
Oh man, my French is escaping me. Fille de Dieu.
Fils de Dieu, des riz et des agrumes. This one, it used to be called something else, which I won't repeat, but they had to change the name.
Okay.
This came out in 2012, and it's also a Ralph Schwieger, just like Exit the King, and this has a steamed rice note as well, and it's really,
Okay.
really funny. It's really
Steamed-
nice.
Okay.
This one is kind of like inspired by Philippine cooking, and it has like a steamed rice note. It smells a little bit like coconut. It smells a little bit like lemongrass, coriander,
Okay.
and it's also savory gourmand. It's really, really interesting. This one, very citrusy and creamy, and I got some tonka and musk in there as well.
I think ultimately for me, what I like about it is just like the texture that they have to it. Fluffy isn't the perfect word for it, but it's kind of that you keep going. You're drawn to it. It's a comforting,
Yeah.
cozy, creamy, but also kind of fluffy and light. It's not dense. This one I'm talking about here. Unspoken Gesture is kind of a similar thing, but I don't think it's redundant because this has more of a nutty thing that goes on. But this also has that fig that shines through as well on my skin anyway. It's cozy, and these are $90 or something for 30 ml, which isn't cheap for 30 ml, but it's not super crazy either. I mean, the Zernel Gillies are what, 130?
Yeah.
I paid 140 for this for 30 ml. So honestly, I think it's pretty well positioned in the market today, even though everything's gone up in price, as we know. This is a super good one. So I think I'm going to go back, and because I bought a Discovery set, I get $25 or $20 off of a full size bottle.
Nice.
So girl math, I'll get Rana's bottle for 70, and then I won't feel so bad about spending 90 on me. And
All right, guys, I
It'll be
gotta run. I really
Oh.
appreciate it. That was fun. We gotta do
Absolutely.
this again, man.
Well, yeah, and hopefully next time I won't lose the power.
Yeah, exactly.
what is going
Hey,
on?
I
in
really appreciate
Pennsylvania?
everybody's introducing me to a lot of these new brands. And Austin, thank you so much for the tip out in St. Pete.
Yeah, absolutely.
May make a weekend out of it. Yeah.
You should. They're very nice in there. The owner's name is Merrick. She's amazing.
Awesome. Cool
You'll
deal,
have a
guys.
good time. See ya.
All right.
See you, Ren.
Take care. Bye bye. Wow.
All right.
Wait, where's Austin?
I must have accidentally hit Austin.
He got me.
Oh.
I did the Irish goodbye. No, I'm here.
I smelled the whole lineup by Joram Studios as well in Versailles, and I think they had some really nice ones. I think my favorite was the Allergy. This like the kind of the sheep. And
I don't think I smelled all of them. I smelled Paradisi,
think-
Unspoken Gesture, and Pony Boy. I want to say is the other one. It was like a fresh rose.
yeah, Ponyboy was nice. There's this hay note as well in there, I think. And Healing Berry was also pretty good, I think.
Oh shit! I should have put this on screen.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Yeah, super nice people there. They, I told them, I walked in and I must have looked super stupid because they called me out immediately. They're like, "You seem really excited," and I said, "I am. Can't conceal it. Super happy that something like this exists. You know, half an hour away. Nice to meet you." And I told them about our little live stream thing that we do, and they're like, "You should do a stream here." And I said, "What a fantastic idea!"
Nice.
So who knows what the future holds, but
Yeah.
if you ever find yourself, I mean, I know there's not really anyone watching that lives by me with the exception of Ren, but
Yeah.
if you ever find yourself in sunny St. Pete, check these people out. They're good
But-
people.
How long ago did they open?
They've only been open for 5.5 months, they said.
So I could have went there basically.
You could have, yeah.
Yeah. And I would have totally like interviewed them if I could at the time. I had like that last day I was there, I had nothing to do. I could have just gone there.
Unfortunately, I was hungover in bed.
Yeah. Yes, you were. Day after your wedding, you were not capable.
Listen, I was unwell
Let's go
because
bring
I
it.
was out until 2:30, and then
Well, I tried, like, I did a search and tried to see if I could find someplace. Like
yeah,
a
this is
Google
the first
search.
one that's here. I mean, it's
Yeah.
one of a kind right now. You could have went to Neiman Marcus, but you smelled everything that they have. So what's
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah, I know.
Could have went to like Louis Vuitton or something, but
But again,
Yeah.
I smelled every.
Right.
I haven't smelled some of the newer stuff, like the last maybe 2 or 3 fragrances.
yeah.
Last 2 fragrances. But really, I don't. Not
This
my-
was really exciting because I was walking into a store that it was uncharted territory. I hadn't seen pretty much. Well, I hadn't seen or hadn't experienced any of the brands except for BDK and Goldfield and Banks. So, though I recognize this and Denam, I hadn't smelled any of them. So it
Yeah.
was like, ooh,
That's kind of the same. Same
rubbing my
experience.
hands together. Like,
Yeah, like-
hell yeah.
The first time I walked into Stell's, like you walk in there, you're like, I know
Where to begin?
I know 2 brands in here. That's it. Like,
Isn't that the best thing? Like a shop full of stuff that you've never heard of. Like I
It's-
had that.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like the best feeling,
And we
I
don't
can
get that
understand-
feeling that often.
I can
how far down
understand
the
why
rabbit hole we are.
Austin was giddy because he was just like, where do I start?
Giddy is the right word. Yeah, it was funny.
What I get from those shops too, those like actual boutiques, is that it's not like a Macy's or a Dillard's where it's pressure. Like you can take your
They're
time,
so chill.
and
Listen.
that's the way I see it anyway.
I hope
She was so welcoming. She told me that a couple brands that she's bringing in, and I was familiar with one, and we talked about it. I won't disclose it because I don't think it's public yet. But long story short, she had samples from zoologists, from Day 3, from all these Art and Olfaction Award winners or finalists, brands I'd never heard of. And she just pulled them up. She's like, "Hey, you want to smell any of these? Go ahead." And I said, "Next time I come here, I'm going to bring some of my favorites for you to smell." And,
Nice.
I thought about, Neil, I don't know what's on deck with this one. We could send it to Sean and Saga, but depending on what they think, I was like,
you want them to try.
do you want this? Like you could share it with your customers or whatever. Like I'm sure there's other people that are going to find their way in there that are like us. It's like, holy shit, here's a whole box of stuff. Just something to think about.
We'll think about that.
Or we could give it away. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, like we're gonna give away the first box. So
A state of mind. I didn't even know this was in here. But yes, Brian, they were super friendly in there. I
Nice.
mean, I talked to her and I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm excited because nothing like this has been here. She said, I know. That's
Yeah.
why I did it. She was like, I want someone to do it, but if I got to be the one to do it, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah,
And I said, well, thank you.
yeah. That's
thanks,
really cool.
thanks for taking the bullet, and I'll
Yeah,
buy, and I'll
Thanks
gladly
for that
buy a few
monetary.
bottles.
Yeah.
that whole capital, right? And Austin doesn't have that these days.
I wish I had a bottle. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Open up.
I wish I had a bottle to show off, but there's this store in Paris called Jardin d'Écrivain. It's like Jardin is like the garden. Yeah, and I don't know what Écrivain is, but they basically only carry fragrances made by one perfumer, and it's a woman called Anaïs Beguin.
Okay.
And she does fragrances for a bunch of different brands. One is the same name. I forgot the other ones. I have to check out the names, but basically all of the fragrances that I tried there were amazing. The guy at the shop was super nice, and he like insisted on giving me decants, and he made me like 3 just big 5 ml decants of like anything. He would have given me more. Like I was like, I can't transport all of this. I was only flying with carry-on. So I was like stuffing everything into like a plastic bag, and it was like already overfilling. Like, it was so full with stuff.
Is it still the same thing where you can't have over 100 milliliters of whatever?
Yeah, it's 100 milliliters per bottle, and then the whole bag has to be 1 liter in volume.
So you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I can show you a picture at some point. But it was like stuff full with stuff because I had this bottle in here, I had this bottle in here.
Is that like a Cartier? What is that one on the left?
This here is Nila Vermeer. So this is a Parisian brand, but it's an Indian woman, and she does the fragrances with Bertrand Duchaufour. I bought this one at the
Never
show.
heard of that guy.
Yeah,
I wore Jubilation 25 the other day.
A small indie perfumer. But yeah, then I had this bottle. It's a Chinese brand called Atelier Mobius.
Does that kind of look like Guerlain meets like? That looks like the Mont Guerlain bottle.
Yeah, a little bit. And also they kind of copy the Henri Jacques style bottles. I don't know if you've heard of Henri Jacques, the very expensive French brand.
Yes.
But yeah, but this one I had, and I had also like a bunch of like all of these samples.
Mm-hmm.
I had to carry, and then I had another bottle here.
Yo, Mitch, what's up? Yeah, I still want to try this brand.
They're good. They're good
Vinny
stuff.
Havan and all of those.
Yeah.
I am going to have to move or leave in a couple minutes because I see Rana is inching closer and closer to home, which means bon appetit.
Dinner time.
Being available.
You know what time it is?
Yep.
Time of GTFO.
You might like this one, by the way, Austin. This is the Bogart Porom.
Mm.
It's
Built
like a
an
cheapie.
atomizer. What is
Did
that?
you try
Like
those,
some aromatic fougere? What is that?
It's like an amber fougere, like vanilla and lavender.
Okay. I might like that.
Did you try those Nikolai's yet?
No, not yet.
I wore
haven't gotten
Riviera Verbena the other day too.
Did you?
Yeah, I sprayed it on when I was going for a bike ride. It was lovely.
Oh, here's the brand. So remember I was just talking about how I found a kind of upscale or niche version of jazz. I just found it's him, the guy that we were just talking about, his brand.
My power went out.
Oh, your power went out now.
All right, y'all. I gotta go.
See you later, Austin.
See ya. Take care,
Thank you,
y'all.
buddy.
Bye.
It's this.
Come on.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh yeah, Entrepiste, yeah.
Yes. And it's this particular fragrance that kind of smells like a more niche version of jazz. Because I smelt it, I'm like, he has it almost right next to it. I'm like, oh. I'll see if people do. Nope.
That was Dorian Spleen, right? Oh no, which one?
Is it? I'm not really sure if it's this
Oh
one.
no,
or
Altamura.
Yeah, it might be the other one. Because it was. I know the color of the fragrance. I just didn't know which name it was.
I figure it might be Dorian Spleen because Dorian Spleen is the smoky, boozy, spicy, sweet thing.
Let's see. It
Because
might.
Altamura is like orange clove incense.
Yeah, looking at that kind of looks more similar to, what jazz is. They didn't compare it here, but
Like I could see it like from the notes at least. I haven't smelled jazz, but this one definitely is like somebody smoking and drinking a whiskey, and it's very roasted, very dark,
yeah,
like an
It's-
ashtray.
it's lighter though than jazz is super thick, right? And this is very much kind of like airy and lighter than jazz is.
Yeah, it has this. Go ahead.
Jazz isn't as thick as I thought it was going to be. I don't know why. That's I think why I'm not disappointed by it. I'm just shocked that it's not as thick as I thought.
Well, just imagine it being kind of like more. It's more airy and effervescent than.
It might be nice.
Yeah,
don't get me
it
wrong.
has this. It has this crystalline quality, but it's still very, very powerful. I mean, this one I sprayed it on was definitely there for like 10 hours. There's like some ambroxan and like I think ethyl maltol in that base for sure. It's quite sweet.
Okay. So Neil, talk about that night sandal.
Oh, so night sandal, right? Super like resinous, woody, because it's apparently actually made. He actually made it with sandalwood. Like he made the oils to and like did his tinctures and all that stuff to actually get an actual sandalwood oil out. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Because you can watch him make the he's making the white sandalwood concrete.
Yes,
so like, it's just insane to watch him work.
Yeah, he's like he's a mad scientist. If there was ever a mad scientist of the fragrance world, like I would definitely say he is the one. Here it is. Got it. And I'll end it. Here we go. See, I don't get this muskiness that people talk about. For me, it's like very like earthy and woody and kind of like smoky. But you got to remember something about the way he does these fragrances, right? He does them in batches, and he's making the tinctures and making these oils. So it's not ever going to be the same for everyone.
Right.
Like perfect example is like I have white iris, you have white iris.
Yeah.
You have a sample of my white iris.
And they're different.
Yeah. Like you said, like
you're
gonna get that. Maybe the overall profile will be the same of it, but there'll be nuances you'll get out of one that you won't get out of the other.
Yeah.
So
well, they're not made in giant vats, industrial side, they're not making this by the tens of thousands of bottles.
And they're not using oils that are like so like refined and stripped of every aspect of what they were,
processed kind of stuff. Yeah,
like IFA like certified. This is safe to put on skin. Like these might not be like the audio labs might not be that safe for everybody.
I'll risk it.
But yeah, it's worth the risk.
I'll risk it.
It's worth the risk.
I haven't broken out yet. I'm okay. What else did you sample? What did you sample for while you were there? Which one did you sample?
Hold on. What did you say, Opnik?
Where were they based? Are they in Taiwan or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He's based out of Taiwan. Like his brand is really everybody everywhere is trying to get their hands on it right now because he's like the talk of the town as far as his like oils are concerned. So everyone that has a shop, like a niche perfumery shop, is most likely trying to get their hands on some bottles of it. So what they had at the shop was black cherry. They had night sandal. They had tobacco ash.
Espresso ash.
And they had Irish.
Yeah.
Irish, like it. Irish cream. Just say the words, you already know what it smells like. Pretty much. Like if you've ever smelt that additive to your alcoholic beverages,
Yes.
or your coffees,
Yeah.
you've definitely smelt what the Irish cream smells like, the fragrance that he's made.
It's one of those that I liked smelling it, but I don't want to smell like it.
Exactly. Like I could. Oh man, if you could have like a room scent of that, sure, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But you got Cedar Throne? Is that what you got coming?
That's what I've got it arriving tomorrow, so we'll see. That was a blind buy, which I don't typically do.
I wish they had this because I would have loved to have smelled this because I'm interested in that note breakdown of it. So
yeah,
it sounds very aromatic.
Yeah, I was watching some other reviews on it, and they're saying that someone likes to wear it to bed. It's therapeutic. It's just it's a very clean white because it's a white cedar, so it's a very clean cedar. But
often, are you on like IG, like Instagram?
I just have my private account there. I mean,
you should go to his account on there.
Mm-hmm.
I will do that after. Yeah, I will do that.
Check him out because
this sounds up my alley for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, because he does all he records himself making
and
stuff.
He might still be offering the Accords to people overseas, like not to the U.S., because it sounds like that's where the restriction is.
Is it U.S.? I thought it was the European side.
Oh, I'm not sure exactly. I just asked him, where are you still?
Yeah, like he'll send you the Accords.
Ooh, I have to get in contact.
Yeah,
because I lived in Taiwan for a year, so I'm definitely connected. From a personal standpoint to just the location as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd be really impressed with the stuff that he.
It sounds really good, because this guy here, the Mobius guy, he's like, I think they're from Shanghai. He also produces his own materials, and I smelled the materials in Paris, and they were really, really amazing. Like they had some interesting ouds, they had some really amazing osmanthus as well.
Yeah, see, here's his website.
I've also noticed a lot of people showing some other fragrances that he's done that I've never seen. It's not in the main. I think you can make your own with him, can't you?
Yes,
that makes sense.
Because originally he was just making the oils, and people were asking him to make stuff for him. And see, here's his. Did that bring it up? I didn't bring it up. Share this tab instead. Here it is. And see, he'll show you like, here's him making the concentrate, rum concentrate. So, and it's fascinating to kind of watch this stuff. I mean, Aromas de Salazar, Michael Salazar, he has his channel as well as Instagram channel that he does very similar stuff, making his own tinctures and whatnot. And that's kind of like where I kind of get the connection because of how rich and deep Aromas de Salazar's fragrances are. Yeah, it's fascinating to kind of like watch this stuff.
Is he a chemist? Do you know if he's a trained chemist?
I have to imagine he is. Like he has to, like, because what he's doing for a lot of this stuff, it's so refined. He's doing it like, unless he like, it would be amazing if he was self-taught. Like,
yeah. No, it seems like the way he handles all the equipment makes like sense if he had some sort of, at least, some sort of training. I mean,
I seriously, I think I might want to get mint rose, because of how interesting of a rose fragrance it is to me. Because I've never smelled something like mint rose before, where it's exactly as the words say. It's a mint rose, and it's just like light and minty, but still have that deep rose. What's up? Is that kind of minty rosy?
This is Rose de Jamal, right? It's named after Jamal, who's the rose, the guy that has the rose farms in Morocco, and they also use the Moroccan mint and the Moroccan cedar in this. So it's like all types of Moroccan ingredients. But I'm sure it's different from the mint rose. It's just this. Mint and rose work really well because you put some geranium as well, and geranium has the natural green minty facet in it.
Mintiness.
So it links up beautifully, and I mean it's just a beautiful combination. I think the mint rose, when I saw that, when I looked it up, that also looked like one that I was like very curious about. Yeah, it's a great combination.
Talk about like it being similar to that. Let's see.
I almost got it the other day because they had a restock of several of these things, and I figured 2 was enough. I didn't need to get a 3rd bottle of anything. And then I went back and ordered Cedar Throne because I was like, no, I'm just so in love with what. I was really impressed with Stell and how they have been talking. I mean, they've been talking to me offline. Like they've been really great about just. You can tell that they just share a passion. They are in it for business, but they're passionate about it. And I was like, I'm happy to give them another sell,
Yeah, he like, as you know, he says he just sells out of this guy's brand so quickly.
Yeah.
Interesting. They compared to the Astier de Villat in the blue one, which I smelled in Paris.
This one here?
Yeah, the one on the right. Yeah, that's a great fragrance. So if it's anything like that, then that's a good comparison. It's very minty, this one.
Oh, so it doesn't have a rose. So maybe they're saying imagine this, but with the kind of rose.
Yeah, this one is very fresh and leafy and just super clean, but also cool. Like this is a very cool fragrance.
So what is it? This was the mint rose you have up right now?
Yeah, this is mint rose. Yeah. I might have to pick this one up when it goes on sale next time.
Yeah.
Don't buy them all, Brian. Don't buy them all. I'll buy some too.
No. I got my white iris. I'm okay for right now. I needed that.
Well, you got that, and you got Cedar Throne too now.
Well, and I've got espresso ash, and I've got black oud. So
I want to try black oud too because I have not tried that.
Yeah,
that wasn't there. It might have been there during Scent Explore, but I think I was just so blown away by white iris.
Yeah,
that because I literally was starting to smell each one of the house, and I smelled the mint rose. I was like, oh wow, this is really good. Mm-hmm. And then I did white iris maybe next, and I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
I gotta get this.
Well, and there's something about your batch there's a booziness in yours. Is yours boozy? See, mine, that booziness isn't there at all. It's there. The rest of it's there. So I'm hoping that maybe as it sits,
maybe
it might age a little bit, but
like I want to try this one, the sage and chamomile.
So I have a 2 ml sample of it.
Yeah,
and it's very the chamomile is definitely there.
Mm-hmm.
It leaned a little. I don't want to say really feminine because like I'm wearing Exit the King right now, which is rose and soap. So I mean, and I love it. So, but it is very. It was a little feminine for me, kind of like black cherry as well.
Yeah, I don't think like black cherry though. It wasn't super sweet.
No,
it's sweet. It's more naturally sweet cherry.
Right. Well, he's using the stems and everything for his cherry, and it's just like, I mean, you can smell it for sure, and it has a red wine, and I think it's something about like the tannin, like that red wine aromatic from that is in there, so it comes off really tart, but not sweet tart,
It's like this is pretty much like the thought of some of his fragrances for like when the one hits you, when you smell it and it fits in with your profile. Yeah, what's up, Mitch? Sorry, I didn't see you here until now because we're so lost in audio labs stuff. But hey, Mitch, you're always welcome to join us if you want. Like here, I'll put the. I think I still have it. Let me see. Yep, it's still there. That's this. If you scan this, it will link you right to us. And if you want, you can come on and join us. But yeah, what a great up and coming house.
Yeah. What did you think? What did you think of espresso ash? Did you smell it?
I did. It's nothing I would wear because it was too ashy for my taste, for sure. Okay. And it was like I thought of it as, you know how here's where I was thinking about it. If you think of Irish cream as being like a Starbucks coffee. Espresso ash is the mud you would get from Turkey, from a Turkish like coffee house.
Okay.
Like super thick, dense, and you're sitting in that coffee house, that Turkish coffee house, with a bunch of people that are smoking, and their ashtrays are like right there. They're just like chain smoking and putting the ashes into that ashtray. That's the kind of imagery I was kind of getting when I smelled it, and I'm like, I mean, I can understand the vision, but I just don't want to wear that.
Sure, no, that's fair. Yeah, see, I got more of a pipe tobacco than like a cigarette ash, but there again, it could be my batch, maybe.
Yeah, it could be your batch.
But I also like. There's an episode you guys were doing where I think you guys were talking about The Dawn by Zerzhov. It smells like an ashtray to a lot of you. I own the Dawn. I like it quite a bit, and it's not as. It's more of a cigar ash than a cigarette ash. And the spun sugar. Well, that's that Join the Club line where they don't really give notes.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it a lot. But the espresso ash is the most realistic coffee I've smelled for sure. I mean, and I think it being so concentrated, I think. Two, maybe even one. I could see actually layering with it to give a little coffee bump to something.
And that's what I was saying to him. I was like, I could really see the Night Sandal as being a fantastic base for something. Okay. Like if you got that and then black cherry and layered them together, it wouldn't be feminine anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
That's for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, let's not go down. Let's like keep buying.
I gotta chill. I'm just saying it because it's my birthday week. That's the only reason I did it.
Sure, enjoy a little bit.
Yeah, you deserve it for sure.
Thank you.
I mean, I feel like these are stuff that are special. They're not like fragrances like I don't know designers that you can buy anytime. So
sure,
while they're available.
These are surely special, celebratory, and it's not like I'm buying, 50 clones to complete a shelf. You know what I mean?
And also, if you think about it, price-wise, yes, they are a little bit pricey, but really, for what you're getting, 230 now. Like some of them are actually still some of them are still 185. You can still get some of them for that price. For that price.
Yeah.
Like what you're getting quality-wise is ridiculously, it's like head and shoulders above other houses that charge $1,000 for their fragrances.
And as an artist,
that one in particular.
Well, and as an artist, I like to, I don't know, I like to support an artist. I'm not a big, crazy corporation. You know what I mean? I like seeing these people, especially when you can watch him make it. That's why I love those videos of him making his tinctures. So
I'll probably spend some time looking through his Instagram. I'm sure I'm gonna be most interested in like trying the floral extracts that he uses and the sandalwood. That sounds like right up my alley. I want to smell those. I mean, I would even be fine just smelling those in isolation. The jasmine, the rose, and the sandalwood. I feel like those alone would be worth it. I'll probably shoot him a message. Maybe I can buy some samples off of him.
Yeah,
he seems like a guy that's easy to reach. This one sounds amazing.
Doesn't it?
This one's To me, it does. I think
Yeah,
this one.
it sounds pretty damn good to me too.
Yeah.
I love.
You know,
fig leaf.
I love like green florals. I
Yeah.
think green florals are amazing. Like synthetic jungle, right? That kind of like very green, stemmy, leafy, bitter green floral. It's just
And it's
amazing.
shown that the wild berries are actually ranked below the oud, which is kind of nice. It's not just a fruity berry
Yeah.
forward, you know.
Yeah. No one's. Well, I mean, you only have like 9 votes total,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, this
no
is, of
one else
course,
is
for
just
great
letting
to pick too. So
have any of you guys tried the Creed Wild Vetiver?
I haven't.
No, just heard stuff. I mean, I heard it's apparently similar to Delina.
That's the only thing I've heard too.
It's
Yeah.
more
And-
rose than anything.
Austin himself has said that he's kind of felt that it is kind of like Delina. So, I mean, heck, they're owned by the same company now, aren't they?
I think is it Caring Beauty? I'm not sure. I'm not up to date because Creed got sold a bunch of times now.
Creed's now owned, I think, by the same company. I think.
Okay, yeah, might be. I mean, I think it was Caring that bought them recently from BlackRock, but I'm not completely sure.
Mm,
I might be wrong. Actually, I'm gonna have to bounce because my phone's about to die. But thanks for
Thank
having
you
me.
for coming by and joining and entertaining people while
Kind
I
of.
was out with power.
I feel like Austin did a lot of heavy lifting, but he's just very practiced.
Yeah. He's lost the power a few times or lost his ability to be on camera for a little bit.
He felt your pain for sure. I mean, yeah. Have a great night. Thank you guys, and take care. Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you, my friend.
It was great.
Yeah. So when did well, I don't know if I should talk about the one you bought from a certain Chicago indie house. When is that arriving?
We can talk about it. Let's see. Let me pull it up. I
didn't know if you wanted to do the big unveiling of that. So
the email.
that's exciting.
See my shipping here. It's a USPS. It's Monday, mine.
Okay.
Because you remember, even though it says their Chicago house, it's being flown out from California. So.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So I'm all the way on the other side of the country for him.
Yeah.
So
Well,
the person who's going to get it first,
Sorry.
who actually is getting it first, is Sean.
Okay.
Out of the group of us. So yeah, I bought rock from Zernell Gilly. Sean has bought rock from Zernell Gilly. I don't think Austin did, because I think Austin ended up spending his allowance on the ones he in his local town. Which, hey, come on, now it's
Sure.
That's
Well, it was hilarious. He and I were messaging each other back and forth while the launch was happening, and we were like, "Should we do it?" Because I was going to blind buy it. I was going to get it at the drop, and then I was like, then I bought these Audio Labs, and he bought his things, and I'm like, "Oh, let's just wait. Let's just wait and see what happens." You know, we were worried about the FOMO, and we were talking each other down. It was the saddest, funniest thing ever. But no, man, it's okay. We don't need to do it. We can wait. Let's
Yeah, he's like talking about wanting to get it from House in Dubai, basically, and use this promo code that he's got. He's been saving in his back pocket.
Yeah.
To get 20% off, so he can get it pretty much at $100 instead of the $130.
Well, I actually emailed Zernell Gilly about if they were going to drop that into their Discovery set, and there's no plans to as of right now.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of like, oh, that's good to know, I guess.
Maybe he might do a second Discovery set now, and Rock would be like the first one of that second one.
Maybe.
Or maybe he might start doing something that something like Argos does, and you get to pick out your fragrances from the house in a set, and he just sends it to you.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Maybe. Yeah, because I thought about picking up one of the three 10 mil packs and not a full bottle of anything, just to kind of explore it. Because for me, 10 mils is a sweet spot. I mean, I've got some 3 mils of some things, but like I really want to live with it and wear it. And then if I love it, I have enough of it without having to buy a full bottle. But then
it's I feel a lot of like Amouage fits into that perfect brand that you can buy 10 mils of and be happy with a lot of the fragrances.
Yeah.
The only one that I feel that you can get away, like for myself, is Reflection Man, because you could spray that on pretty heavy and not feel like, oh, this is too much.
Right.
You can't do that with a lot of the other ones from the house. They're too resinous, too smoky, too powerful. You can't spray. You spray on, like, I've got a 5 ml of Overture Man. I'll never go through that 5 ml.
Go through it.
Like, because you're only going to do 1, maybe 2 sprays of that ever.
Yeah.
Like,
I get mine through Decant X. Well, those particular ones, they were doing a good deal. And I got 3 mils because the 2 mil didn't seem like enough and 5 mil seemed too expensive. And so I got Reflection, I got Purpose, and I got the Black Iris. And they were that link up there.
that's the link right there. You just scan it with your phone, or like, you can scan it with your phone, then you'll get the link there, and you can send it to your PC if you're on your PC, or you can just join us from your phone.
Do you have any concerns ever about decants evaporating?
Well, yes, depending on where I get them from and who I get them from.
Right.
If I make them myself, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I make sure I use the plumbing tape on the screw part and plumbing tape around the outside part to try to keep as much of it inside as possible. So there's very little loss. As far as like the manufactured ones, I think they're pretty safe, because like I'll grab this one here from Granado, and this brand's like, this is all like factory, kind of sealed in there.
Actually crimped.
It's crimped. Yeah. Maybe is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's crimped. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crimped, so it's sealed like a normal bottle.
Sure.
So you don't necessarily have to worry about this ever leaking or losing its oil or losing the alcohol. But I have, like, other people have sent me, but look, say, this obviously, because you can see how viscous it is, right? How kind of thick it is.
Like I got I'm like, not to talk any shade on Decant X, but like some of their stuff I noticed, because they're not sealing their stuff. So when I get their stuff in, I go back in and I'll tape it just to try to get a little bit of life out of it. But they sent me, I got the Xerjoff Decus, I think.
Oh, Decus? Yeah, I've saw
and it's nice, but like I used a little bit and then I move on to something else, and I come back and it's like a concentrated. What's up?
What's up? Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. This is exciting.
This is exciting. We all got the memo.
That's right. All this beautiful. All this beautiful, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Good to see you guys.
Yeah. What's going on where you are?
Not too much. Someone just mentioned Black Iris. That was my fragrance of the day.
Nice.
I love that stuff.
Nice.
I am awaiting some bottles. I'm pretty excited about.
What did you get?
I took a month off, and during that month I compiled a massive vintage haul, and I decided to just go for it. And so I have this giant vintage haul coming. It's going to be just amazing. It's going to be like probably a dozen bottles,
nice.
Which is crazy. Why'd I do that?
Because you love it.
I know. I just love. I can't help myself. But
You'll have plenty of content.
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
right.
That's
Oh,
at least
yeah.
12 videos, right?
Yeah, and so it's. I got. I started following this perfumer. He's passed now, but Guy Robert.
Oh yeah, Guy Robert.
Guy Robert. He did Goldman. That's what he's most famous for, Goldman, I think. But I've been kind of hunting down his works and having fun doing that, and so that's part of it. So it's all vintage stuff though. So
Nice.
you know, I'm kind of going down that rabbit hole a little bit.
What do you
So-
find is ever as far as purchasing vintage? What is too vintage for you to comfortably get? I mean, you don't know how it was stored. I guess that's kind of always a crapshoot.
A big thing is how much air is in the bottle. If it's like a quarter full, there's and then you also consider things like the type of fragrance. If it's a citrusy light fragrance, a lot of those citruses may have dissipated
Right.
over time. So, but if it's like something like a Shalimar or something like that, so it's like a thick amber, it probably lasts for forever.
Okay.
So, but I have a couple trusted sellers that I trust, and I just kind of lucked out. Well, one of them is a Nuge. That's no secret. You guys should know Nuge. He runs this Enchanté perfumes in Canada, and I guess he saw my channel or something, but he sent me a box full of vintage stuff just out of the goodness of his heart.
Yeah.
So he loves to send out free stuff to channels just to make friends, I guess. But so I placed a massive order with him, because he's got good stuff, and so that's coming. And this other guy, you guys watch Ramsey?
Mm-hmm.
He talks about Moudasir. Moudasir is one of his vintage connections, and I randomly met Moudasir on eBay, and I have been connected with him for a couple of years now, and I've probably bought 20, 30 bottles from this guy, but he gives me an okay deal, and he has just stuff that is, you can't get it anywhere else. You can't. It's just it's some of it's impossible to find. So. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun kind of going down the vintage rabbit hole, although I'm finding that I'm more and more lost when I'm like watching fragrance content. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Like Wild Vetiver is the only one that I heard of these newer fragrances. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of falling out of the loop a little bit as far as like the current stuff, but I'm having fun.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. I'm smelling good.
Like, for me, I've been definitely trying to find stuff that isn't mainstream. I've been trying to find the things that are off on the fringe, that are being made by people like small, like one person or a small team of people. That's the kind of stuff I'm kind of like leaning more and more into.
Yeah, I was intrigued with that house that you guys had pulled up a minute ago. Something.
Audio Lab.
Yes.
Yes. Definitely, you should like that. That's White Iris. That's the same house.
And I'm on an iris. I feel an iris phase coming. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting into iris, so that sounds like right up my alley these days.
Yeah.
So here's his IG page again for people if you're interested. Like he'll sit here and he'll do these videos of the tinctures that he does and the like what it takes to make some of these things. Here he is crushing down like the tonka bean itself.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
interesting.
It's awesome just to sit and watch him do it.
Yeah. Yep.
God, I would love to smell that.
Turned it into he grounded it up, and then he's gonna fill up this bottle, pour in that alcohol.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was just talking about in a live on one of Austin's lives. It was I think it was Openlicht, talking about like he used to take tonka bean and crush it up onto ice cream or something, and If I'm
Hmm.
not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
think that was Elfin Lick, wasn't it?
I think
He's still
so.
moving.
Let's see if he says something about it. Yeah, you have black iris. You got to have white iris. You know, you got to balance that out.
Yeah. So if you get a chance,
Right.
like I just got this, right? This is a very small house. Like it's one person that's doing this. The
Right.
afters, you can't find this on Fragrantica or Parfumo yet. That's how new it is. But like let me show you the note breakdown. We'll come back to you.
Man, you're gonna make me buy that, dude. And I'm pissed off and I'm grateful all at the same time. So
You deserve it. You deserve it, Brian.
we all deserve it. You deserve it.
we all deserve it.
You get a haul, and you get a haul.
Tobacco, black cherry, frankincense, saffron, patchouli, rose, honey, sandalwood, labdanum, vanilla, musk. You know, what's not to like about any of that note breakdown?
Nice.
So,
Nice.
and it's not really that bad. It's 170 off of their website.
One bottle that is on my want list is a Mayo Fushini Viola Nere.
That's a good one.
Oh my God, that was a stunner.
Yeah.
I figured you'd know about it, Neil.
I tried his entire line before I met him, and it was very interesting. His whole line was kind of like this gentle sophistication. Like it had a lot of nuance to it, but they weren't like screamers. They weren't things that would command. They didn't have a whole lot of power to them as far as like projection and stuff, but they smelled really refined. And I was just like, these are really interesting. The only problem I had with it at the time was just like how expensive they kind of were. But
Yeah.
I think they're starting to kind of show up on discounters now. And for a discounter's kind of price, I would definitely snatch up a couple of bottles that I've smelled, and I was like, I need to get these.
Are those 50 mils or 100 mils?
Do
you know?
I think they're 100 mils. I think he only has the one bottle size.
I don't know if I can look. Let me do this. Yeah, I can look. Let me see.
Yeah, Open Look says they're 100 mils.
I definitely want to grab that Viola Nere. Woo! That was beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, see, he talked about here, he does have some tonka beans. He puts
them on his
coffee
cereal.
as well. I mean, you put them in a little bit's probably fine, but I hear it's actually poisonous.
Oh.
Ooh.
Too much.
A little bit of poison.
Maybe the hot coffee helps balance that poison a little bit.
Yeah.
Man.
So
I'm wearing too many things.
I put on Chanel Pour Monsieur.
Oh.
And it's so weak though. I don't have. I probably sprayed 2 mils on myself, and it's just like a skin scent barely.
Is it the EDT or the EDP?
It's the EDT.
Okay.
And I ordered the EDP too. Oh my God.
Man, it's probably going to be no buy next month.
Yeah, we're going to start the next no buy. Yeah, I ordered the EDP. Yeah, this is I have the EDT, and it is like, it's beautiful. I mean, the opening is like a knockout, but it has no longevity.
So what do you think the longevity wise? An hour, 2 hours?
I mean, I'm barely picking it up. I probably sprayed it on an hour ago, but I might be nose blind too. I did kind of spray it all over my whole head and everything. You know Mo from sense for thought. He's got me spraying my dome. You guys, you guys could do the dome spray.
I usually do in the back of my neck, right? Because I always feel the back of your neck is far away from your nose as possible. So the odds of you going nose blind to it is very low. And you're kind of just you'll be a sillage monster everywhere you go, and every time you turn your head or whatever, you'll smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's kind of where I was like my philosophy of why I just spray on the back of my neck, and that's the only spot I really spray now.
Really? Yeah. I have always sprayed the chest, and I will spray more. So I'll like kind of lay it on heavy, and then like I usually just wear a t-shirt, but it like through attrition, it'll like go through the clothes and kind of emanate, and I'll have like a kind of like a hug zone type of bubble. But then I have some of these vintage ones now that I have a limited amount. I wear those a little differently. I will just spray the back of the neck or just my wrists or whatever. To just exposed areas to get the maximum out of it without, I don't have enough to waste to do 10 sprays to the chest like I like to do.
Yeah.
But I like that also, because I feel like it blends with the body chemistry, like it kind of blends with my natural BO or whatever, my natural chemistry, and like creates, the magic. So.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I do this too. What Ophel's saying, I'll spray it on the shirt because what happens when you spray it on the shirt, it acts kind of a lot like how it reacts to paper.
Like a upholstery or like a room spray almost. Like it. Yeah. Let's try it out.
Like a very expensive Febreze.
but if you spray it on the paper and or if you spray it on clothes, it will kind of have the same type of profile.
Yeah.
So that way,
right? It won't smell like skin, but it'll probably last longer.
Yes, it does. It does last longer. But also, you can kind of layer it by spraying it on your skin and on the back of your shirt as well, and you get a more rounded kind of fragrance profile because. Like perfumers use this as much as they use this when testing. So it like smelling both of them, they probably sit there and do like kind of this a little bit to test what they smell like on skin and what they smell like on the test paper. So that way you do get that kind of like rounded scent.
You get the big picture. Sometimes there's a big difference.
Sometimes there is.
I feel like it varies, but sometimes it's like
a lot of these ones that I tried from this house,
nice,
is very much like that. Where things, watch out, things will smell very different.
I got something interesting today. I got some samples. This is a sample set from Spertorno.
Oh,
Spertorno is. Veronique Spertorno, who is Francois Cody's granddaughter, and she had an old formula or something. She had like an old formula from Francois Cody that they put out called 1921, and then they put out it's Christopher Sheldrake, who is the Serge Lutens guy. So he's the perfumer, and they have one of their perfumes is Francois Cody formula. So I've got that sample set. I'm really excited about that. Yes. Offenlinks, have you tested it? I can't really see the chat. I don't know how to see the chat. I'm afraid to touch anything.
Yeah.
Comments. There we go. I see it now. So I had another question. Offenlinks, have you heard of the aphorisms? Aphorisms is Dominique Ropion's house, or he's there we go, Spertorno. I think there's four or five fragrances, and there like 3 of them are original new ones.
Yeah,
Done by
here's
Christopher Sheldrake.
here's the 2000 and the 2025,
Yes.
but it's the formula is from 1921.
Yeah. So I think that's the extrait, but I have a sample of not the extrait, whatever it is, probably an EDP. But yeah, it's exciting to follow the perfumer and to get to know their work and their kind of personality, fragrance wise, and fall down the rabbit hole a little
That
bit.
was something I was really thinking about. Like, if I was to do kind of more traditional kind of style of fragrance content, then I would love to just kind of take a bunch of fragrances from one perfumer and just sit there and try to kind of like find the through line.
Find the DNA.
Yes, if you can find the DNA, like where do they kind of like to focus on their materials that they like to use and stuff like that. I thought it'd be a pretty interesting kind of like series and stuff like that.
Hey, have you guys heard of the podcast Les Odorants? I think it's called. It's an excellent. I gotta share. I'll share a link on my channel, but
Yeah.
It's a really excellent podcast. They really know their stuff, and they had Rich Mitch on as a guest, and it's very. Let's see. You met Veronique and Christopher. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Oh man, she seems so lovely. And of course, Christopher Sheldrake is like the pimp lord. He is fucking so cool. Gorgeous fragrance, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I look forward to trying.
Just
Yes,
a bit
is-
out of the price range that you want to smell it, probably spend. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Have you all tried
Yeah.
the House of Voyager?
No.
Mm,
There's a fragrance called Dim Light by Voyager, and actually the bottle looks similar to the one we were looking at the beginning of the stream of.
that was
That
that
were-
it? Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
the actual
that's-
base does. The base looks like it,
Yeah.
but I was going to see what you all think of this because I can possibly get a sample of it.
I mean,
Ooh.
those notes look pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, the breakdown. Yeah, almond, cardamom, tobacco, oak.
That does look good. I like all those notes.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, crap.
No, Brian. I mean, it's terrible. Don't buy.
No, not the notes of that. I can get a sample of that
Okay.
with a full bottle of something else.
Oh, what was the other thing?
Let me pull the trigger before I say it. Hold on, I gotta
Oh, okay.
I gotta come to terms.
Are you
with it.
worried? Are you worried? But yeah, definitely the same bottom bottle type.
Yeah, that dome.
Yeah.
I was just reading about it. It doesn't say anything about the perfume. Did it say the perfumer on that one?
Let me go back.
Dim Light.
But this isn't the brand that I was thinking of though.
Oh, okay.
There's another brand that used those bottles as well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's a common thing.
No,
Yeah.
doesn't look like they mention any sort of perfumer maybe in the write up.
Well, the only other sample they're offering is that the Encens Suave by Pierre, and so I would rather try something that's really niche.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried Encens Suave?
I haven't. No.
I didn't like
No.
it. I didn't care for it.
I just
personally.
got in a sample of Crystal Saffron, and it's okay. And then I have a vanilla powder coming in, a little sample of it to come with the other Audio Lab that I bought.
That extrait, I think it's like 1,500 or something like that. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. It's this house, Siam. That would make sense.
Oh, okay. You guys did a live with that, right?
Yeah,
Like
we did a discovery.
Yeah.
We did the discovery set for them and tried their stuff. Very interesting kind of like scent profiles and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So no, actually this one doesn't have it either. So it's gotta be another brand. But yeah, very interesting profiles. That's why I was like the Southeast Asia fragrance market right now is very interesting in what they're doing. They're doing some stuff that is very counterculture to what the Western perfumery is. And that's kind of like really interesting to me right now. I tried another brand over there at the Estelle's that I was at yesterday, and they had another brand that was from the same kind of area, and them too was just like, this is really great. They had one that was kind of like smelled like jasmine rice, and a bunch of other ones that were really nice ones. But I was just like, I don't really feel like none of them kind of hit me the way that White Iris did.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to find
so
one.
good.
I wanted to find the ones like this that kind of like blew me away. That I wanted to be like. So like, and then I got this too as well. Oud's Sublime. That's the name of this one.
Ooh, nice.
By Demolished. It's kind of like Oud Satin Mood extrait.
Mm-hmm.
So it's rose, but it's rose with a lot of other stuff. So it makes it kind of like interesting, deep and rich.
I recently got a cool bottle in a trade. It's a Maxim.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Ombre de Noir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Maxim, and it's Maxim Bordnikov. I think it's like Bordnikov's son or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I don't know much about him. I just got this bottle. I just know that they have a high trade value. And I had a discontinued Amouage Opus that I traded because it was a backup. And this stuff's pretty wild. It feels like feels kind of like an Ariege Ladore, but more refined. It's like has really high quality stuff, really high quality ingredients. It's called Maxim, Maksim.
Yeah. I've been wanting to explore them. There's a discounter, Beauty Live, that they.
Oh, you've heard of them.
If you sign up for their emails, they always will send you this like crazy coupon codes. Like I got Scent of Wood there half off, like from retail. So like $120 bottles of Scent of Wood.
Wow. Yeah.
That's how I got the Hinoki and Hinoki.
That's a
What's
great
it called? Scent.
Yeah.
What'd you call it?
Scent of Wood.
No. The site was
Beauty Live, LIV.
Okay.
They're based in the U.S., but they always have this coupon code for something, and they have it in tiers, like 30% off these, 40% off these. That's how I get my Primera Perfumes Kuwait as well, because they do 40 or 45% off there for that.
nice.
So that's how I bought Smoky Jazz.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Bangkok. Is that a sample set?
Yep.
Nice.
Wow.
Whoa, that looks awesome.
I was like looking at it when I looked at the name, and I was like, wait a minute, he's got that.
Nice.
I just
Yeah,
got it. Like someone else was selling their sample set plus with that other this house too. He was selling this, and I was like, oh, you know what? Sure, I'll get them both, try them out, see how they are.
It seems like mega high quality stuff, like very, very like almost artisanal level, like very artisanal level stuff. It seems
think-
what it.
So open, like I said, Like I think
That's what I heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, but I think it's his son.
I smelt the house, and really the price range is what kind of pushed me away from the house, because it just seemed a little bit out of whack. It was just like, I don't know. I think you might be charging like designer niche, like the private line level
Right.
pricing just to make the money.
Just to be,
Yeah.
just to be in that price point.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
I didn't feel like they were providing a product so amazing that it validated the price point. Because especially for us that, you know, when you get a smell of a house like this that's charging like half of what he's charging for his Birknikov stuff, you're like, why would I buy yours when I can buy theirs and get quality as good, if not better? Like,
you might know this, Neil. The numbers on the side of the bottle. I was researching that, so that's how many attempts they take. I think that's what they said. It's like 23.
Interesting.
23 is that's how many batches it took to get the mix right.
Hmm.
And I think each of the other ones are the accords.
It might, yeah, because look, right? Oh, well, White Iris doesn't have the accord number on it, but the Shipra Accord does have a 5.
Okay.
Huh.
The Black Amber doesn't, though.
Okay.
So this is one thing that's really cool about like if he can go back to sending these over to us, I would really appreciate the ability to get the fragrances with the 3 main kind of accords that he made it with, because then you can sit there and appreciate each one of the accords separately. So
You have just a straight Shipra Accord there?
yeah, well, it's like his 5th rendition of the
Oh, I see
Shipra
what you're
Accord.
saying.
Yeah,
I got you. Cool.
but yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of smoky for sure. It's actually by itself, it's very smoky. So I wonder how much oak moss and stuff he's actually putting in this, like real oak moss. Which makes me that's kind of like the wonder for his European sales and stuff like that. Is he IFRA compliant? I don't know.
Well, hopefully the Afters is IFRA compliant, because I just bought it. Man, damn you.
What was the name of that again?
What's that?
What did you say that you just bought?
The Afters.
Oh, the Afters. Okay. Buy from Stell's?
I bought it from Stell, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's loving you right now. I'm going to tell him your name next time I go down there. He's like, oh man, he's bought so much
Well,
for you lately.
what's funny is he told me, we were talking on Instagram on the site, because they started following me and talking about my art, which was really cool. And I'm trying to come up with something. I pitched this idea to them. I was like, would you want to do any kind of collab? But I'm not talking like a free bottle collab. I just mean like share audiences in a way, of kind of like what we did on the channel the other week of what'd be really cool is if I got to send a sample or a bottle, whatever, of something to experience, and then illustrate what that looks like visually and do a cool mashup of something like that.
That's a cool idea.
He sounded excited, and we're supposed to do a video chat, and he's going to give me a tour of the space. It looks like I'm probably going to have to go out to New York at some point and see it, because if I do, I'll let you know. And
yeah, come out.
it'd be cool to meet up.
Yeah.
But no, so he told me, he was like, man, this isn't a race. Just so you know, you could, for a shop owner to tell you to slow down says a lot about who they are, they're not pushing it, you know.
Yeah.
So I was
They,
like,
they want to make you a customer for life,
yeah,
not a customer for a month.
sure,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. Those notes look amazing. So
I think you'll really like it too, for sure.
by golly, I'd better, Neil.
I better. I didn't. You were not here, Mitch, when I was talking about the Bram, right?
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the box. It's
See, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
comes in like this. It's in here. Sits in
Nice.
this, so it doesn't. No shaking. Look, first thing, if you're sending fragrances, the first thing I can tell you is if you have a fragrance that does not, or if you're shipping something and there's no wobble, there's no shake, you're doing it right.
Mhm.
Your fragrance is going to be kept safe
Safe and
inside
sound.
that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no jiggle there. It's not hitting anything. I mean, granted, if it's sent through United States Postal Service, they may try to punt it to your doorstep.
Yeah.
that may knock it loose. That may knock it loose. But the odds of it breaking in like something like this
Yeah.
are very low. So
Heck yeah. It's always better to ship with a box if you can.
yep.
For sure.
So I'm glad if you don't like it, I'll buy the bottle from you. I'll have a backup.
No,
There you go. There you go.
I promise I like
I'm
it.
sure you will. I'm sure you
Yeah.
will because it has a very similar thick scent profile
Mhm.
that Audio Lab has. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you'll like it.
Nice.
And then you could be on here and you could talk about it as well. And then I can do exactly what I did to White Iris with this.
I feel like I'm gonna need. I feel like I need to get start a channel, but I don't want. I have no interest in doing it. But
Because hey, you're always welcome as a guest.
I would much rather prefer that than
Yes.
start a channel. I'd rather give you all the views or scare off your audience, one or the other.
one or two, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great
I
fun.
I was bummed. I was real excited to win those 2 bottles you were giving away, Mitch.
Ah.
One of the 2. I was watching that like I was playing the lottery. I was like,
Oh,
come on.
I'm sorry you didn't get it.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm planning many more giveaways.
That's really cool of you to do.
Mostly that's stuff I couldn't sell, pretty much.
I understand.
I tried to sell it a couple times, but
No takers.
no takers, and I just thought,
Just give it away.
exactly.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's why, like, with the swap box I did, right? With Austin and Saga and Sean. I was just like, I don't want to just get rid of this stuff. I did a yard sales. So let me tell you something about yard sales. Great for selling off clones.
Yeah, right.
And cheap fragrances.
Get rid of bottles. Yeah.
Because people that come to your yard sale are already looking to buy something as cheap as possible. And when they see your have fragrances and stuff, I put out testers for them to use.
Nice.
And smell it, and they start smelling it. Oh, I love this one. How much? Like, I'm selling it basically for cost of what I bought it for, but I've already kind of gotten some value out of it.
Oh yeah.
By smelling it and experiencing it, wearing it a few times. Maybe there's 10 ml missing, and I'm selling it for the cost of what I paid for. I'm making money pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Free bottle, free fragrance experience.
Yeah, and I like my mom. She was all upset because she had her stuff out in the yard sale, and she was just like, "I can't believe you made so much more money than me." I'm like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I got what the people want. It's not old clothes. It's not old beat up furniture. It's not like
half of a picture frame.
Yeah, it's fragrances that people don't get to experience. in person, and when they get to experience them in person, they kind of like love them and want to buy them right away. So
we talk about bottles we buy. How many bottles have you all sold?
Oh man,
Would you estimate?
Like, so I probably had about 100 clones at some point.
Wow.
I've sold most of those clones now. I probably only have about 30 left.
Okay.
There's most of them are in my basement in a tub that I'm going to try to sell at my next yard sale. And then the only ones I have here, clone wise, I have a couple like down here. I've got this is like an Aventus clone.
oh yeah.
Here's a baby cat
Oh.
clone. One of my more liked clones is of a discontinued fragrance. It's Essential is the name of it, from Rasasi. Where it is, it's down there somewhere. Okay.
What's it supposed to be cloning?
It's Loam.
Is it
Ideal. Not
Petit
Loam. Ideal.
Privé?
Not Ladouis Loam. Ultime? Loam Ultime.
Oh, Loam Ultime. Okay.
Yes. So the one that got discontinued that had the rose in it.
Okay. That sounds nice. Selling those at yard sales is the way to go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I could sell those old clone bottles I have, but I could sell it for $20 and it cost me $10 to ship it.
Right.
And it's just like
That's why the yard sale thing works, because
yeah.
you sell it for $20, you basically made your money back.
Yeah. Cash.
I think I actually gave some to like the Goodwill actually.
Yeah.
Just because I'm just trying to, make room.
Sometimes the Goodwill. It's funny nowadays. Goodwill might not even take things like that anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Brian, you were asking about how many I sold. I just checked my Reddit, and that's where I buy most of my bottles. Honestly, is from Reddit, and I bought 160 bottles there, and that's over years now. But I've sold 60.
Okay.
So I'm net 100 bottles, but that's probably about the ratio.
There's a lot of people that collect that don't let that much go. I mean, they wouldn't let 60 go because for a lot of people, it is about accumulation. Sadly, it's not about curation, and I think there's a big difference between the two. One of these days, Neil knows that I was into props for a long time. So in another bedroom, I have a movie prop collection. So one of these times, I don't know if you ever want to see them, but we'll have to go in there.
For sure.
I've got a bunch of
That sounds fun.
So curation is my thing about how I want the things that kind of towards the beginning of this fragrance journey, obviously I bought the things that everyone kind of gets that I would love to get rid of because my nose has changed and, our taste changes. Now I'm shopping at Still. So it's like, I don't need Burlington if I've got Still, So it's definitely quality over quantity for me now.
Yeah, and definitely for me too. Is like I'm also looking for variety, and like I'm trying to find new things that I don't have in my collection. Like even though I look for a note that I like, maybe like like with this with like tobacco, right? But I don't have something that fits exactly this type of tobacco.
Okay.
So
nice. I'm excited for that. That's what got me in to the Primera perfumes from Kuwait. Was like, have you experienced any of that house?
No.
I have
a little bit. I really like Smoky Jazz is the one that gets all the hype, but and I think rightfully so. I think it's probably the best that I've experienced so far, and it really is. It's there's apple, there's oud, there's rum in it. It's insanely thick, and a little goes a long way. But lion oud that they have reminds me a lot of the Black Iris. So when I sampled the Black Iris recently, but it's amped up. I mean, it's even more than Black Iris. So when I smell that, I immediately went like, this is lion oud. I have a 10 mil of that over here to go back and forth, which is a lot of fun for lion oud. There's not a lot of Primera feedback on Fragrantica yet, but
wow, I love that bottle. That looks cool. That looks like it's cool shit.
It's simple. It's very kind of medicinal bottle looking. Like it's just very. But the one I really like, and the one I like to get next, if I get anything soon, is Marine by Primera. It's a green aquatic. Yeah. And it's very. Did you get very easy to wear. Yeah.
Did you get a lot of violet in it?
I didn't, and I don't like Fahrenheit that much. I'm not really into that kind of gasoline-y, violet-y accord, that note. But it's so well balanced. It's got raspberry in the middle of it. I mean, it really is. If you mixed, what was I thinking the other day about it? Like, if you mixed, it's very similar to what's the one you just got? The Arabian Oud, at Daiwan.
Daiwan, yeah. Daiwan to me. Let's see.
Daiwan. If you mix that with like OG Aqua di Gio, the green marine of that, that's what you get in marine.
Okay. What is this? Bianca. Yeah. Saying it smells kind of like Marine's Rhythm, which Ophelix did a thing about just recently. Check out Ophelix.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, dude, thank you so much for everything. I've been sniffing all night. Amazing stuff. We'll have to talk again about my full thoughts.
We lost Mitch.
Uh-oh.
Well, there'll be interesting things to watch during the VOD.
Don't say anything about it.
I'll just say that. We've got some highs and we got some lows in the VOD.
It was really lights out there for a little while.
Yeah, it was. It got dark. It really got dark for a little bit. So, I'm glad you could join us.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want me to say anything about what's going on for you right now, but I'm just saying I hope you're okay right now.
With what?
For Sean himself. I don't know if he wants it out in the public.
Okay. Yeah. It's good to see him in here.
Yep. Yeah, John C was in here for a little bit. He came in. That's okay. Mitch. John C was here, but every time he tried to join us, he had really bad reception from his phone. And then he kind of got rained out at one point. And he was in his car and he was like, I'm soaked in my car. But yeah. Definitely fun. And it was interesting to do this kind of concept of just letting anybody kind of join. And hey, you want to come in? Just come in and join. Instead of like the normal, I already kind of envisioned this setup for doing lives was kind of mimicking a little bit of what I do with interviews, but doing it kind of just virtually, because I don't know if I want to do interviews like the kind I'd like to do over this.
Yeah.
I feel it doesn't have the same connection, the same personality, the same genuineness, of relaxed genuineness that two people can have just sitting there talking to each other.
Sure.
But this is kind of, just kind of hanging out, casually talking, is fun in its own right, for sure.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people within the community that don't that don't get to talk often. I mean, I'm certainly kind of outside the community, but there's a lot of creators that can chime in and talk and off their platform, which is nice to give them that. But I loved like the formal ones as well. I love the Osme interview you did. That was great to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, just like one thing, it's interesting too, because I never really saw myself as being somebody that kind of like was really good at connecting and talking with people. But it wasn't until when I was working at this one job and the general manager asked the other two managers, like, okay, which one of you, I should say the regional manager asked the other two managers, like, which one of you three is the best at talking to customers? And they were like, Neil. And I was like, really? You think I'm the best at it? I was like, oh, okay. I appreciate you saying that. I don't see it for myself, but thank you. But it did kind of shine a spotlight on it and made me think about it. And I think it might be because I just can relate to anybody's experience. I've been through a lot in my own life, and I've been a bit of a wanderer at times, and I've just experienced a lot of things, and I can just say I can understand, even if I have not lived your life, I can understand and appreciate what you've gone through in your life, and just hear the story and try to like equate it to something that I've gone through and be like, yeah, okay, I can understand. I can know what you're talking about, and that kind of shows itself inside the kind of interviews that I do, apparently. And I'm glad it does.
Yeah, for sure.
So yes, and again, everybody wish Sean speedy recovery.
Oh man,
hope he gets better soon. Hope he gets out of that hospital real quick.
Absolutely.
So
if for any other reason, hospitals are fragrance free. You got to get out of there.
Yeah. Well, no, they have some smells. Let me tell you,
they have fragrance.
No, being as somebody that worked cleaning them for a little bit, I can tell you there's some smells. Are you at least alone in your bedroom? In your room? Because if you have a solo room, at least you have that.
You got a little control over that.
But when you're in rooms where you have a bunch of people, more than one person. Look, I've been in the hospital that I currently work in, doing food service. That's good. That's good.
He's solo.
Yes, he's solo. The hospital I currently work in for food service, I've been in rooms where they've had like 5 people in the same room.
Wow.
And all they have is a curtain to kind of cordon off each kind of person's area and stuff if they have to do some sort of like examining them and stuff like that without their gowns. So I would not want to be in a room like that.
Was that in like a trauma? Because I've been in like trauma rooms where it's that way.
It wasn't even in a trauma room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yep.
Oh, he's wearing jazz. We were just talking about that. I'll tell you now. You can watch the repeat later, but like nothing you sent was bad. That's the beauty of it. Like everything was great, but I would say jazz might have been my least favorite of the Gillies, but it was still good. So I think House is my favorite of the 3.
House is like definitely, like we've always said, House is extremely easy to understand. You mostly get Tonka and you mostly get raspberry.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some more things going on in there, but those are like kind of the dominant notes that you're gonna.
Is there anything like a light oudiness in the base of it or anything?
I don't get it. I don't. For me personally, I don't get it.
Is it in the notes though? Do you know?
Yes, it actually is.
I'm getting a little bit of that, just a tiny, but nothing funky. It's just a woodiness. I totally understand that. It's beautiful. I mean, it really is. It really is great.
Yeah, see?
And I'm in love with Exit the King. Exit the King is probably going to be my next bottle after maybe after this month. You missed that too. I bought a bottle live on air.
Yeah, he bought a bottle live. That happened.
Yeah.
Didn't want to tell anybody until after he had it secured.
Well,
Make sure it didn't get bought out from underneath him.
yeah, the house, I was worried about it being too raspberry Tonka because I'm not. I mean, I know you're a huge raspberry fan, Sean, but I mean, I it's in there for sure, but it's not like Mont Blanc Individual raspberry. It's definitely a good raspberry.
Yeah.
It's nice. All of it's really nice. Yeah, there's that oud.
I really kind of wish that I kind of smell that oud, to be honest with you. It would really add a whole lot to the profile.
Yeah. So on skin, it doesn't give you any oud?
I get the 2 chords in the front pretty much.
Okay.
The ambrette I can kind of see a little bit in the woodiness, the sandalwood being kind of like the smoothness of it.
Okay.
But really, I don't get the oud.
I get some of the saffron, and
Yep.
maybe it's more sandalwood that I'm getting, or the cedar. Sean, did you get the oud on you? But it's nice. I'd like to explore the house more. This was a nice way to. Says Neil. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he just mostly gets the Tonka, the
Wow.
raspberry, a little bit of the ambrette, and the kind of smoothness of the sandalwood and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I would actually probably. I mean, I'm even more apt to buy it because of the oudiness that I'm getting.
Yeah,
So
and you
that's
can,
cool.
like I said, House of Dubai, they sell them.
Mhm.
And there's a code.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
I don't know how far we want that to go, but whatever.
Yeah.
No, there. What was the other one? I really liked the Nam. It was really nice.
Which one did he send you?
The Delat,
Oh, okay.
which I believe is it's the rose.
Mm-hmm.
The Midnight Glow. I get. I was saying earlier. I get. It's an Aventus-y DNA, but it's not Aventus. If that makes sense, that's just to me anyway. And then the Liquid Gold. I actually get. There's a Happy Land fragrance. You have the sample set of Happy Lands, right? There's one called Bad Time Charlie.
I have. Yep.
And it's got a red floral note in it and some. That's what I get a little bit of that, but I think better done here in the liquid.
Wait, is that it right there? Hold on. You know me.
You got your.
Oh no, this is.
Well, see, I haven't smelled that one.
Yeah. One thing about like his, I don't know, like the oils that I get, like a kind of like, I get some real funk from the caps.
It's the plastic, I think.
Okay, maybe.
Because I get it too out of, if I'm smelling out of the 5 mils, I get this weird, almost like it's turned. But then out of the, I have 15 of their full bottles.
That's fine. You know, I can appreciate or I can sympathize with like buying a house like that.
Yeah.
Where it was a small house, guy just making it out of his own shed,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
just doing it for the love of the fragrance,
Yeah.
you know.
And I was going to overlook it because it seemed like where it was getting the hype and from the certain people it was getting hype from. I was kind of like, at the time, I was like, I don't know. There's got to be a catch. And then I bought, I think, an 8-pack of the samples. And I mentioned how much I love the story of EJ. And they sent me like 5 extra samples with it. And I just thought that was a great first impression.
Was
And
this
I got
after his passing?
This was after he passed, yeah. And so, and his daughter runs it now, and she's doing some really Awesome things. I mean, they've got a few new releases too. My only issue right now is they won't let me use my. I've got all these rewards points. I can't use my rewards points and any of their current promotion at the same time, and I'm like, I earn those points.
Yeah.
Like,
as long, you know what, I will say this. As long as their points don't expire, at least that's something.
That's true.
I hate the ones that give you the points and then be like, oh, hey, but they're going away if you don't use them. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I paid money. You're going to give me the reward points. If you just dangle it's going to disappear.
Yeah.
That may turn me into like, well, good, bye.
Yeah, that's the way I am. I mean, I got points that expire at Fragflex here soon, and I'm going to lose them because I'm not. Except they have Exit the King, so
maybe there might be one more purchase.
We'll see. So, oh, nice. It looks like you're getting some stuff too, Neil.
Yes, he's sending me some stuff too.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to trying some of the Nom stuff. You know, I was someplace that had it. Where was I that had the Nom? I just didn't get to smell it at the time. I think it had to be in one of my, like, the Scent Explore trips.
Yeah. Well, hearing Saga talk about the mango sticky rice, that sounds really fascinating. And then smelling the Delat, it's nice. It's really nice. But that's the thing. I had my mom over the other day, and I was giving her a full tour of the latest collection, and she's like, "Man, like, here's the problem, Brian," because I was going to an event. I said, "I don't know what to wear." She goes, "Well, the problem is nothing smells bad in here, you know." And I was like, "I know, that's what makes this so difficult." You know,
it's a good problem to have.
Oh, it's great
for sure.
It's great.
You could be like, "Yeah, I could wear this, or I could wear this, or I could wear that."
Yeah. Or I can wear these two things.
Or I can wear two of the things. You know, what's stopping me with one now? Right. Yeah. And you can really tailor what you're going to wear to the event too.
Sure.
Like if something gives you kind of like that, oh, this really makes me feel like this type of fragrance. You know, I can see that. I'm going to wear that for sure.
Yeah.
But
I never thought I'd be here doing this. Like, I mean, into this the way I am, you know, but I can't imagine a time though now that I've ever not had fragrance in my life, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's fascinating. And also getting to meet great people is good too. I mean, everyone that's been here tonight, just so you're all good people.
Yeah. And I appreciate the friendship basically that has formed around the community, from us doing the live streams, especially because I think we've especially kind of cultivated a certain type of mindset with the nice niche snobs.
Yeah,
that's something that I want to carry on in whatever I do, like in the live streams and stuff like that. If you're somebody that preaches hate or like stirs the pot so much, I don't really need to be having you around me, because I don't, that's not who I am. I'm not that type of person. I want everybody to feel welcome. You know, I don't care where you are, who you are, where you're from, what color of your skin, who you believe in, whether it's one God or another God or no gods. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just like,
do you smell good? That's what. Do you smell good?
Are you smelling something good?
Yeah,
that's what matters to me.
Yeah,
I mean, even if you're not smelling anything we're not wearing anything right now. We can always talk about upgrading your collection with some nice things. You know,
I hear it happens just like that. You know,
just like that. Next thing you know, you got a whole mess of stuff coming to your house.
Yeah, exactly. I got a message, Jake, right? Jake, is that who you talk to? Yeah. I'll have to send him a message and go like, man, okay, here we go again. Because that's what I did yesterday. When he says this wasn't a race, I messaged him back. I go, okay, this is the last one. I sent him my screenshot of my order. And so that's what he's sending me, that Martyr, a little sample to try because.
Let me know when you get it, right?
Sure.
What you feel.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I like too. They were talking about, again, as a visual person, the bottle they even have on there. They will not issue refunds if the cap looks different because the caps are all hand carved. So I mean, there's a big chunk of money right there. It's not even fragrance related,
Yeah, for sure.
To have someone doing that, but like, there's no guarantee it's going to look like the stock photo, So I found that interesting, but yeah, those notes look pretty crazy. There again, he said it was one of his personal favorites in there, and I'm anxious to smell it again to see if it's something I want to smell or smell like.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
yeah,
smell it is one, like the smell of it, but to smell like that is another thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's like with this the Knight's Sundial. It's like I like to smell it, but I don't want to smell like it.
And if you're getting it 2-layer, in my opinion, I think there's a spending cap for me on a fragrance that I'm going to need to layer with something else to make it palatable, because that's expensive for a layering fragrance.
It's not as expensive as some other brands like Frag-out.
Yeah.
They're like $300.
Yeah.
And they have like a whole line in which they say, "Oh, we're designing this line for you to layer." Like, so you have to pay $600 to layer, to basically make a complete fragrance, maybe if you're just layering 2.
And I'm sure there's an audience for that.
And when you think about it, the audience that you're kind of marketing to, maybe you're not marketing to me anymore. Maybe you're marketing to somebody who's got that much money that could be like, what's $600? That's not much. Sean smelled Shameless. That's actually a good one. Have you smelled Shameless?
I haven't. Is that like the Aventus-y one? Or
I might hold on. Let me just make sure. I just remember it smelling nice.
Okay. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the one that they just discontinued it. Sean, tell them not to keep budging or bothering you and barging in like that. Tell them you're on a fragrance live stream.
Yeah, come on, man.
Similar notes. Okay, that may be where I got it from.
So here's.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, stop that. Here's the holder
set.
I have.
Nice.
For this. Let me see if I can find it now.
Yeah.
This is like a 3D printer that's printed up a holder, which is really convenient.
Nice.
Now to just find.
I need to get that. I need to get one of those.
This is a good one too. Sundowner. I thought Sundown.
Okay.
Sundown.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good one. Kind of fresh, citrusy. Remember, it's one thing about his fragrances that a lot of them are inspirations of fragrances that he smelled, right?
My top 3. I like Signature a lot. It's just that kind of honey tobacco. But I really like El Gudo.
Happy Land Signature.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very Daniel Josier amber tobacco, ombre tobacco.
Yeah.
But El Gudo is probably my favorite, next to Ryan.
You know what El Gudo reminds me of, actually? El Gudo actually reminds me of a State of Mind fragrance. Secret of Success. They kind of have that same kind of like ambery. Here it is.
Oh yeah, I bought that off. I mean, from your recommendation too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to go in there and smell them side by side. Well, not right now.
Yeah, obviously.
Tomorrow.
I think they kind of have similar kind of amber
Okay.
to them, but
that El Gudo has that like. I've got a friend of mine. She's from Serbia, and she said there's this really deep grape alcohol over there.
That's the big difference. Is that grape?
Okay. Yeah.
Sure. Like Secret of Success does not have the grape,
Yeah.
but it has kind of that amber.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Gotta find a
And
plum. loaf.
then Rhyolite, I liked a lot, and I get a little bit of Blessed Baraka in Rhyolite, which is
Find that
Initio.
one. Yeah, I have Blessed Baraka.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It was a chaplain. Oh yeah, dude, tell the chaplain.
Here's El Gudo.
Yeah.
Tell that chaplain to
Buzz off. That thing goes over real well with those chaplains.
Here's Shame.
Okay.
Shameless. This is good too. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to look into it and see if they haven't discontinued it.
Yeah.
The one that I can't get into Geranibus. It has that too strong of a cannabis note for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one was the Inlandish that he did.
Yeah, I just have it right here.
Oh, sniff! Give that a atomizer sniff.
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
it's a harsh one.
Yeah, that's one that I mean, I'm not. It's art, so I'm all for it, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
That has to me, that smells like a weird, it's got bacon in it. Like, I don't know why. Like,
I put this in the front because in the front of the pack because it was something that I didn't like so much that I thought to myself, I want to re-experience this later on.
Yeah.
So,
and I wonder if I go in there and I smell mine, I wonder if it's going to have changed since I
think I've kind of like grown a little bit on it.
Okay.
I still don't think I'd wear this.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate it a lot more than I did when I first smelled it. That's for sure.
Okay.
But you definitely get kind of like that smoky bacon kind of.
Yeah. To me, it's bacon.
Yeah.
Like Udi bacon.
Yeah. Again, like if I woke up in the morning and smelled this down in the kitchen, I'd be like, oh,
yeah,
like thyme, like a cooking herbs, like if you had cooking herbs and bacon,
yeah,
working at the same time.
Is there a little bit of a gasoline in there, like a diesel, to you?
You know, I can't say that I've smelled diesel that much,
or like a diesel exhaust, like a truck, you know?
Yeah. Not so much.
Okay. It's been a good 9 months to a year since I've smelled it, so I may need to smell it again.
Yeah, I would go through and smell them again. That's definitely one thing that I thought about with this collection. That why would I get rid of it? I think I'll just hold on to them and like experience them every once in a while, even the ones I don't really super care for.
Yeah. I gave a couple to my mom. She liked the Paisley Sky and Paisley Dreams.
Yeah,
his bell peppers. Yeah, that's actually really nice.
It is, yeah. It is a little too floral, feminine floral.
Yeah,
for my tastes.
She loved it. And then the Paisley Dreams Paisley Sky is kind of a BR 540 situation.
Like, this is the problem with having this being. Oh, here it is. Yep, Paisley Sky.
Yeah.
I kind of like this one.
Yeah.
It's in the back because I liked it. It was just like.
I like that better than BR 540.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like I would wear this way before I would wear BR 540, and there's a lot of guys that wear BR 540.
Yeah.
So.
I liked Cravat Noir, which is kind of like tuxedo.
Yeah.
It's leaning a little more Rochas mustache EDP, but much more concentrated.
What did you think of this one?
Cravat Noir. Wait, is that the one that's the coffee and leather? No.
This smells familiar. Like I've just like.
That's the one I was just talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah. I guess it was. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I like it. It's definitely like a tuxedo vibe.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Which is tuxedos is supposed to be like a patchouli fragrance, but there's something about it, like the actual tuxedo. Because I've had a sample of actual tuxedo that I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the honey accord that they use or what it is about it that I just don't like about it. I like this more.
Yeah. I prefer mustache over tuxedo. It's easier. It's that rose vanilla bergamot, you know. But as far as their patchoulis, I like their Faux de Fafa, which is their Flight of the Conchords inspiration.
Here's the other one you were talking about. Yep.
There's the Rhyolite. Yeah.
Rhyolite, yeah, these are kind of like in the back. So like I put the ones in the back that I was like, oh, I like these, and I don't think I'd ever get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hinterlands.
Hinterland, yeah. Yeah, I mean for the price, I mean they've gone up to with tariffs and inflations. Yeah, see that I want to revisit that too because I like part of it, and then it's just that there's a little bit of a skunky funk dry down in there that I don't care for.
Let me go revisit. I'll use some of these. I guess I'm running out of strips. Using Argos.
Put Happy Land on an Argos.
Putting Happy Land on Argos.
We're getting desperate, folks.
Sorry, Christian. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, I'm not getting like.
I think it's on my skin anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get the like off the paper so much.
Okay.
It's too light.
Well, and it might have been my skin. Maybe there's something in my skin that gets the weed off of that and the oud out of house.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe.
You're blessed in getting the oud, but you're cursed in getting the.
Hey, it's a fair trade-off. I'll take it.
You definitely got. Trust me, you got the better of the better of the bunch for that matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely like I always suggest like check out the house, like this whole thing at the time with the discount that I had. So I got the whole complete set for $90, I think it was. And these are 5 mLs, you know?
Yeah.
That's
a lot.
32 5 ml fragrances.
Yeah. And there's stuff in there there's stuff in there you'll never use up because you're not gonna like it or whatever, but you gotta experience it, you know?
Yeah. And
they do like 25% off sales frequently. And then they also now reduce their shipping minimum to like $50.
Okay.
So you can get in there and get some stuff if you want.
Yeah.
I don't work for them. I promise.
I swear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've gone on pretty long.
Yeah, man. This has been a lot of fun.
So I appreciate everybody coming by. You know, hit the likes button if you want, hit the subscribe if you want, check out some of my other content. Brian, talk about some of your Instagram and
you can follow me if you're on Instagram and you like film art. I'm a movie poster illustrator. I will occasionally post scent of the days in my stories, but I don't have it on there really fully. It's at Brian Johnson Creative Bryan. And yeah, if you like that kind of stuff. And then if you're into purchasing any, there's some cool stuff through Hero Complex Gallery. But no pressure. Spend your money on fragrance if you need to. And we need to. So
we need to, yes.
Yeah.
I might be buying some fragrances some more soon from some Audio Labs that as soon as they come up, I'm going to be purchasing them.
Yeah, do it.
And when you tell me how Cedar Throne is, I might be buying that.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Well, thank you again.
Cool.
And
thank you all.
everybody take care, and we'll hope to see you soon.